starting yet. I think today we got a new subscriber.
That sounds right. Sounds right. All right, here we are. We're live, and yeah,
Sweet. All
man,
right.
we got a lot
Let's.
to discuss.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get this link out here
All right,
just a second. But welcome everyone to our live stream. Lot to react to indeed. Crazy day in the NFL.
man, chaos everywhere, and yet most of it was rather predictable, honestly. I don't think there was a crazy upset. It's just based on the current state of the league, nothing was that crazy, but. In the grand scheme of things, the Chiefs being 5-5 feels pretty crazy. So, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of I'm
Chiefs
still
being
processing
5-5 is kind of crazy. Yeah, for sure. Um, Well, yeah, if anyone's in here, welcome everyone. I imagine people will be trickling in. We've got a, on paper, exciting Sunday night football game, although it seems like Eagles games lately have been weird. Maybe it's just recency bias because of that like 10-7 game against the Packers, but on paper, this is going to be a fun game. And we had some other games happen today. We could start by reacting to the result of one that neither of us probably watched, being the Madrid game.
Oh wait, do
Dolphins.
we want to react briefly to the Thursday game because that was part of Week 11,
Oh,
and it's not going to take long.
Yes. I guess I didn't even register that we'd never had an official reaction. I mean, Pats look good, Jets don't look good. I mean,
It's funny. I was going to be a little more positive just because the Jets somehow hung in there for a while, so that kind of shows you how the league can be. Anyone can win on any given week, except the Jets on Thursday. They did not win, but at least they made it a game. That's more than a lot of us thought. But yeah, they're tanking for Arch Manning. He had another okay game, so back on that agenda.
Ooh,
New York.
Arch Manning, whom they'll pick in like the third round.
Honestly, I could see it. Yeah, not much to say about that game. The Patriots look like the favorite to get the 1 seed in the AFC right now, though, I would say. Based on the schedule they've got, seems like a good possibility.
Yes, really does seem like it. I mean, Drake May, or is it Drake May, or
no, you got
whatever.
it.
Yeah,
the greatest
that
nickname of all
guy
time.
is seeming really good. Honestly, like, I'm tired of football like usual. Probably not going to watch this. No, that's fair. I mean, football can be pretty exhausting. But
and this one
anyway,
might be. It's possible this is a boring game because it's Philadelphia, and we've said it all year. They're pretty boring. So
that's true. Yeah, and I do remember. I mean, the final score doesn't look great, but I do remember the Jets kind of like hanging in there. I mean, it was 14-7 at half, and then I guess it was 21-14 going into the fourth quarter, and the Patriots.
Like we were talking about doing a live reaction to it because of how close it was. Primarily, I thought. And right. Towards the end, it was just like, okay, there's no point.
Patriots pulled away, and like, yeah, I mean, like partly. Well, this is partly coming from a fan of a team who had a close win against one of the worst teams in the NFL. But sometimes, like, having a close game or struggling a little bit, like, is okay. You just get the win and just get out of here. So I wouldn't take anything away from the Patriots just based on it being close for a while. And yeah, it looks really encouraging. I mean, Drake May is playing really well. I think Stephon Diggs is actually very impressive. Just like given the baggage that kind of like the reputation off the field that he has, and then just
and he's an aging veteran and he has injury issues too. Like, this is a great rebound season for him.
Yes, I think a lot of teams were kind of like, we're good. And clearly Mike Vrabel is getting the most out of him. And I mean, the running back Henderson is finally getting the majority of carries, right? I mean, he's like...
we'll see what happens when Ramondre Stevenson returns. I wouldn't be surprised if they just give him all the carries again, which I hope not, because Henderson's playing pretty well right now, but I don't trust the Patriots to handle that situation accordingly.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, like, you would think that Mike Vrabel would be good at handling those situations. I mean, he once upon a time had Derrick Henry. Although, to be fair, I mean... if you have Derrick Henry, it's hard, like, not to go him. But also, he wasn't really, like, maybe the featured guy the first couple of years. Because I remember he was, like, didn't necessarily, like, come off the ground swinging. I think he had, like, an okay first couple of years and then got really good a few years later. So we'll see what happens there. But unless you have any other points about Patriots Jets.
No, not really. That's a quick
for
one.
fear of not talking about this 10-15 minutes.
Right. Yeah. We'll try to move it along pretty quickly because there are some games we do want to spend time on. The Madrid game, Washington against Miami, is not one we have to spend much time on because in the end it's probably meaningless. Except Washington might be locking up a top 5 pick because I'm not sure if they're winning another game this year. The schedule they have is brutal and. I hope they don't make Jaden come back. It's for the best for everyone involved to not return Jaden Daniels. I said it before this game. I'm going to keep saying it. Do not bring Jaden Daniels back. Just let him rest. Let him heal up for next year. Miami, we talked a little bit about. There's a chance they go on a mini run. Probably won't amount to anything, but good for them, I guess. I
think 4-7 is better than a lot of people have thought, honestly, especially after those first couple of weeks.
Yeah, the way the year started, yeah. I did see Tua didn't turn it over, I'm pretty sure, or at least no interceptions. I didn't check for fumbles, I'm not going to lie. I very much did not tune into this game. I had church, and then I had lunch right after church, and there was a 5-minute window where I could have tuned in if I wanted to, and I just did not want to at all. I just checked the box
those 5
score.
minutes were probably very well spent not tuning in, and yeah, I didn't either. I mean, the two takeaways I got were that Deebo Samuel scored the first ever touchdown in Spain, and one of the referees called a penalty in Spanish. I mean, that's cool, I guess. Yeah, I mean, no real takeaways there. I mean, I guess it's cool that the NFL is sending teams internationally, but again, you're sending the Commanders and the Dolphins. I mean, before we know it, we're gonna send the Jets and the Falcons to Italy or something like that.
Can't wait.
Something like that. Yeah, totally.
In the preseason, this could have been a decent looking game because everyone was getting high in Washington.
Yeah, I do understand that.
It definitely is.
I feel it's funny.
Yeah,
we're managing to send all these horrible teams to international.
Hello, Midnight.
All right. How's it going, Midnight? Y'all got a huge win. That was really impressive. I mean, this was a horrible pick'em for me because I think the only swing game that I've got so far was the Jags winning. And that's not even.
And you can't even feel good about that.
I can't even feel great about that myself. But y'all got the win. I mean, it looked like for a little while that Atlanta was outplaying y'all, and then it looks like Penix got hurt, and Kirk Cousins. I mean, just a shell of himself, if you could say.
There's no denying that the Penix injury definitely helped our defense because in the first half our defense was not playing well, but second half they locked in and Cousins couldn't do much. But John Robinson also just wasn't doing anything in the second half as well. We kind of shut him down, honestly. It was our offense, though, that's the story of the day. I don't know if you checked Bryce Young's stat line, but...
let me acknowledge Doku's message real quick. I watched the last couple of minutes. I heard there were multiple 4th and goal stops. Miami went for on 4th and goal from the 1, tied 13-13, failed. In overtime, Mario threw a pick immediately. I did see the Mariota pick. That was not great. In overtime, right? Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Since you're kind of in the mood, we can just talk about the Panthers game if you want. I did see Bryce Young's stat line. I mean, 445 yards or something like that. And, I don't know how many touchdowns, but throwing 445 yards, and he didn't have a turnover. Is that right?
0 turnovers, 448 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Right.
It's the most yards by a Panthers quarterback, most passing yards in Panthers history. So that's pretty cool.
Yes. That's really good. Well, I mean, y'all find ways to win. I mean, sometimes it's the running game, sometimes the defense, sometimes it's Bryce Young. So, I mean, again, I'll just say, y'all look solid, and I thought maybe y'all would lose, and then y'all would fall to 5-6, I guess y'all would have been, and say y'all are 6-5, and okay, y'all won a few nice games, but still probably gonna go 8-9 and miss the playoffs, and y'all may still miss the playoffs. I mean, you're even saying that y'all may or may not be a playoff team, but y'all are looking pretty good. I mean, Rico Dowdle is I saw he had a really good touchdown run, and Ted McMillan, whom I am a fantasy owner of, looked really good. I mean, if anything, I think y'all are a ascending team. I mean, we'll see about Bryce Young, but Ted McMillan, Rico Dowdle, the defense, obviously. It's looking
I'd even throw in Xavier Leget's name there, too. I mean, if he can keep developing, year 3 might be good. I'm not going to get ahead of myself on that, but yeah, I agree with that assessment. We're an ascending team. We obviously want to make the playoffs this year, but if we don't, look, the floor this year, and I've been saying this on the Panthers streams, if we go 7-10, that was our perceived good floor coming into this season that we would all be happy with. So at the end of the day, if we get to 7 wins, we should be happy. Anything above that is just fantastic. If we get to the playoffs, then Oh boy, we're gonna be loud all off season because we're gonna get hyped up because, like you said, we're an ascending team. But we gotta take it week to week at the same time because, as Midnight's saying,
Right.
where has this Bryce been? I don't
True.
know. This is the first time we've seen him. This is the second time this year he threw for more than 200 yards in a game. So I'm not about to say that Bryce is suddenly the guy and he's really, really good and we can trust him because next week he could go for 150 and 3 picks. We don't know. I want to take it week to week. I hope he can build on this performance because it was amazing, just astounding. But we'll take it week to week. We'll enjoy the win. We're going to hope for the best, but let's not rush to say we're going to be a playoff team now because we do have an extremely tough schedule coming up. It's okay to temper expectations, and if we fall short of the playoffs, it's still going to be viewed as a successful year in the grand scheme of things. It's all about next year and continuing to build. So I think we took a big step forward this today with a sweep over Atlanta. Really happy about that.
Nice. That is good. There's a little bit of chatter about the Chiefs. I guess we'll get to their game here in a little bit. But, yeah, I mean, really good win. I mean, like, who's upcoming on your schedule?
We got the Niners on Monday Night Football next week. So,
oh, that's going to be a big game for both teams.
Yeah, that has wild card implications there. Like, if we beat them, we'll have the tiebreak over them, and we'll both be 7-5. So we would actually pass them in the standings, I'm pretty sure. If that were to happen, be pretty cool.
Right.
So we'll see. And we got the Rams after that, which I mean, I'm not exactly looking forward to playing the Rams because they look like a well-oiled machine.
Sure.
And then we got the Saints and Bucks, and then Seahawks and Bucks again. So really, the only game that we can look at and go, yeah, we should be expected to win this game would be the game against the Saints. And that's the team that's already beaten us. So I don't know, man. I'm just going to hope for the best.
Bucks are they're 6-4, y'all are 6-5, and y'all still get to play the Bucks twice.
Yeah.
So you would think, like, if all else goes normal and you can somehow sweep the Bucks, that puts the division on lock, right?
Yeah, if we can beat the Saints and then sweep the Bucks, and assuming the Bucks lose to the Rams this weekend, I mean, it's definitely a possibility. It's definitely
now,
possible.
Of course, the reverse is true. If the Bucks sweep y'all, then it's looking.
Or
really
even
good
a
for
split
them.
in the series might still result in them being above us, and they'll likely have the better division record anyway.
On how other results go, but yeah, definitely a huge couple of games coming up. My hot take is Green Bay misses the playoffs. I mean, that's not unreasonable. I mean, we'll get to them here in a second, but Green Bay looks suspicious. Next game we can see.
Hang on, sorry. Midnight said "we" is a strong word. 7-10 would not be okay. Instead, or in my eye, still thinking 11-6. I hope anything less than 50% will be disappointing. I mean, I get that in one sense. Like, I'm gonna be disappointed too if it trends that way because right now we're 6-5 and we're playing overall solid football. So from this point on, if we finish with a losing record, I'll be disappointed. But in the grand scheme of things, based on where we were a year ago, I'm gonna be pretty excited and looking forward to the future, assuming we have another good off season. But that's just my approach.
You would think. I think a lot of it depends on like how you look and like how players develop and things like that. Because like ultimately, 11-6 is ridiculous. I'd probably agree with that. But hey, I mean, like if you think your team can win all those games, then I'll be here for it. But honestly, like if you miss the playoffs at like 7-11, I don't know why I missed the records. 7-10 or like 9-8. Like, is it really that big of a difference? I guess getting a winning record's nice, but I guess you either make the playoffs or you don't. And if you don't think you're gonna make the playoffs, then you'll just kind of take what you can get.
I will say there is technically a path to 11-6, and it includes what you were just saying. It's if we can somehow sweep Tampa, and let's not go back to pretending Tampa's unbeatable. I know everyone was hyping them up earlier in the season when they were winning by one possession every week.
Yeah, they're very faulty. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're very injured. They're very beatable. So I'm not saying we're going to sweep them. I personally do not think that will happen. I think we can at least get one win against them. Haven't beaten them since 2022, I think, but if we were to sweep the Bucks and beat the Saints and beat the Niners, oh shoot, that's only 10 wins. So we would have to upset. Hang on, am I doing the math correctly? Oh no. No, I was. Yeah, so 10-7 is more realistic. Midnight, I think I agree with Sudoku. I don't know how we get to 11 wins, man. We'd have to upset the Rams or the Seahawks, right? Is the mathing there, Daniel?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like me saying that I think we can get 11 wins as well. Like, I think that'd be a little bit unrealistic. 11, because we've lost 5 games already, so we'd only have to lose, one more. But
yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely
Anyway,
optimistic.
I mean, we can talk about the Packers-Giants game next. I mean, the Packers won, and like you'll always take a win, but and they're actually showing that on the Sunday night broadcast. Packers did look suspect at times. I mean, I do see this nice play to Christian Watson, Jordan Love. I think he did make some good plays, but Giants really hung in there, and just classic, just ended on Jameis Winston pick on his first, I believe, first start of the year. I think they're showing the pick. Yeah, just a red zone, end zone pick. Just classic. But I mean, Sudoku was saying earlier he thinks the Packers will miss the playoffs. I'd have to look at the schedule to kind of like make an assessment, but I don't necessarily disagree.
It's going to come down to those divisional games because they still have all the divisional games, or all but one, because they already put the Lions once, but they have 2 against the Bears, right, Vikings, and then 1 more against Detroit. And then other than that, they play Denver and they play Baltimore. So it's not so crazy to be making that prediction when all of these teams are playing good football, or in Minnesota's case, I don't know what you call Minnesota right now. Yeah, it depends on the drive. They're good aside from 9. Yeah. So, yikes. Yeah, that's not a crazy prediction. I personally think the Packers will make it. I'm not concerned by the game against the Giants today because I think their offense played well overall. They put up 27 points, and I mean, I'm a box score viewer here, but I know they did that mostly without Josh Jacobs, who is easily their best player on offense, in my opinion. Love didn't turn it over, it looks like, and that's good for them. They're trending up on offense. The defense, I'm not even worried about them giving up 20 points. It's Jameis Winston. You could put him against the best defense in the league. He's going to find a way to complete passes, sometimes to the wrong team, as we saw in this game at the end, but it's Jameis Winston. So he's going to get his. He's also going to give it back to you. That's just how it goes. So I'm not overly concerned. The Giants have been feisty more often than not this year anyway, so it's all right. I'm not worried about it.
I mean, again, as you said, they do have a bunch of divisional. The Packers, does. They have a bunch of divisional games coming up. So if they post a good divisional record, then they'll be just fine. But I think, as things stand, I believe they're 6-4-1, right?
I think that's correct.
Yes.
Yep.
I will.
6-3-1 actually. It looks
6-3-1. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, I mean, there still does. I mean, there's remains to be. The rest of the season remains to be played, but I will tentatively pat myself on the back a little bit, which is that I didn't think the Micah Parsons trade would really like affect their record. Like, I think I still thought going in that they would be like maybe 10, 11 wins in a wild card team, and it's looking that way. But then I did say, like, after week 1 or 2, oh, they're Super Bowl contenders. So,
Yeah, you did what I did and reacted to the week 1 game a little prematurely.
Yeah, just a little bit. So it'll remain to be seen. But I think, like, and again, I'd have to see their schedule, but they're probably trending towards like 10, 11 wins, something like that.
That's my guess as well. I mean, they're still better than Minnesota. I think they're still better than Chicago, but, they haven't beaten a good team yet. I think Minnesota today is probably their best win, so kind of tough to get a read on Chicago, but
sure.
I'm probably still going to take the Bears to beat them at least once. So, sorry, take the Packers to beat the Bears at least once. Yeah, I agree with Midnight. The Packers will be fine. Hello, bot. Welcome on in.
We have a bot account that is not football related.
Wow.
How fun.
Wow. All right.
Welcome, bot.
Goodbye, bot.
Hope you're doing well. Yes. We can jump to the next game if you want. I guess we have Texans-Titans next. I mean, like, a win's a win. I do think we thoroughly outplayed the Titans, even though the box score isn't necessarily going to, or the score isn't necessarily going to show it. I mean, Davis Mills did outplay Cam Ward. Sheriff Woody Marks didn't really do much. I mean, he made a few good plays in critical moments, like when we set up the game-winning field goal. But honestly, we did get a little bit lucky as well, because on the last drive, our defense, of course, like just gave up a touchdown drive. I think Cam Ward threw it to Van Jefferson for the game-winning touchdown, and then. I mean, I don't know if you even realize this, but it was on 3rd and 16 as we were trying to drive that, like, Davis Mills had a crazy completion to Nico Collins. So I'll even acknowledge we got a little bit lucky. And now who knows? If we went to overtime, like, maybe we win, maybe we lose. I'm not exactly sure. But there was a little bit of luck involved there. And then, Sheriff Woody Marks kind of did what he needed to do, and then we got the game-winning field goal. Our defense continued to play well. Maybe – from what I saw, not as disruptive as we have played, but Will Anderson had a strip sack, and a recovery, so that was really good to see. And Davis Mills just did what he needed to do. I mean, again, not necessarily the heroics that he had against Jacksonville, but also at the beginning of that Jacksonville game, he did not look very good. So again, for backup quarterback coming in and playing, I thought it was fine. And I know the win wasn't necessarily the most impressive on the box score, but we won with a backup quarterback. I hope CJ comes back in time for the Thursday night game against Buffalo, and we'll be really tested there. We still got Buffalo to play, the Colts twice, Chiefs, Chargers, and not to mention we got to take care of business against the bad teams like the Raiders and the Cardinals. So we'll see. We'll see what goes on there. I'm just happy that we're 5-5, just back in contention. So, like, after an 0-3 start, a lot of teams just like crumble from there. And since our 0-3 start, we're 5-2. So just
huge shout out to Davis Mills being able to step in and put forth pretty solid performances as the backup quarterback and keep y'all season alive. Obviously, most of the credit goes to the defense as well, but because one of the best in the league, probably the best in the league. But Davis Mills is playing pretty solid for a backup quarterback, doing what he needs to do and get you guys some wins. Even if it's just the Titans, it doesn't matter. You got to win that game with your backup quarterback, and you did, and your season's still alive as a result. So you got a huge clash Thursday night against Buffalo. You win that, and I'm feeling pretty good about your chances.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely like that.
I feel like on the contrary, if we lose, then it's starting to be like, can we really? Because, the Jags won today, which, I guess you could also spin that, say, at the Chargers lost, but, it would have been way better for us if the Chargers had won.
You need the Jags to lose to a bad team now because they are going to be favored 4 more times, so they should get to 10-7, which means
the Chargers or the
Jags? The Jags have 4 more bad. They get the Titans twice and the Cardinals and the Jets.
Oh my god, that's not good. Yeah,
they need to be upset somewhere.
Ultimately, we can only control what we can control. We played the Jags twice already, so not that I can really be too upset about other results today after a win, but it's just
it's already great that you're even back in the race. You're alive. Davis Mills and company have kept your season going, so that's the very least.
Yeah, Mills is getting paid more than Stroud in 2026. That is kind of funny. We're definitely in the race. Oh, I don't doubt we're in the race. I just don't know if we can really make our mark in the race. I think we beat Buffalo, which I do think is a very winnable game. I know they just had a big win against Tampa and things like that, but they've been inconsistent this year. We've both said. Now, I'm still saying that I think they're one of the better teams in the AFC, even though they may not be the best team in their own division. I think they're as much in the Super Bowl race as anyone. But on an individual game, especially it'll be in Houston, the crowd's going to show up and everything. I think we have a chance. Do I think we'll win? I guess we'll see what I decide to do when we pick here in a day or two. But it'll be. I'm pretty nervous for that one. But no, we're definitely in the race. It's just 5 teams compete for 2 wildcard spots or something like that. And I just don't know if we're gonna get the long end of the stick. But we'll see. A win's a win. I'm pretty happy about that, and we will be tested the next few weeks.
You definitely will. Looking forward to seeing how it all unfolds. I think you've got to win at least one of the next 2 games because those are high competitors for those wild card spots, the Bills and the Chiefs, both not having the greatest of records, especially the 5-5 Chiefs, who we will, by all means, we will be getting to them soon. We should probably try to get through some of these other games in the early slate real quick, though. Steelers-Bengals, I feel like we don't have to talk much about. The only big story here is that Aaron Rodgers suffered a wrist injury. We're waiting to hear more. I think we'll find out tomorrow morning, probably. So hopefully it's not season ender or anything crazy like that. I have no idea what it is. I've not heard any speculation or anything. But hopefully he's all right. Steelers got the win, so they stay in that race just a game above Baltimore. So, yeah.
Yes, no real other additional thought. I think the score looks more lopsided than it actually was because, I think Joe Flacco threw a pick 6 to Kyle Duggar, and it was close for the most part. But
until the end of the third, I believe. And then another defensive touchdown, I think.
I did say we were talking midnight. Yeah, I think it's that point, too. So many teams, so many teams competing for those 2 wildcard spots. So, or 3. I don't know. I guess, we'll see. If we just, we just gotta do what we gotta do, right? But yeah, talk about a team that I also wouldn't have seen losing.
Yeah.
The Steelers sneak in. Yeah, honestly, the Steelers are another team that I wouldn't mind if they lost. But can really expect much from the Bengals. It's the Joe Flacco story is cool. Their other game against the Steelers earlier in the season was such an epic game, but couldn't quite be replicated this time around.
No. On the topic of Joe, they better not bring Burrow back, honestly. I know they're talking about trying to get him back fairly soon. And I know he's talking about not being that far back in the division. If they just win those divisional games, this was one of those games you had to win, Joe. That it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Just stay off the field, get healthy, and come back next season. Or, request a trade and, go somewhere in the NFC.
To a certain team.
Yeah,
totally.
I'll back off that agenda for now, but I am going to maintain my stance that Minnesota's a Super Bowl contender if they pull that off.
I think many people would think that Minnesota is a Super Bowl contender if they have a competent quarterback, let alone like a top 2 or 3. I mean,
yeah.
If they had Sam Darnold back, they'd probably be in the mix.
Oh, yeah.
But for sure, did we talk about Bears Vikings or, a little bit?
I feel like there's not even much to say on that. It seemed like it was similar to their first meeting where the Bears had a 2-score lead and then blew it in the fourth quarter. But this time they made the comeback, or not comeback, but they drove downfield and won the game at the end. Game-winning field goal for the Bears. It's really strange how the Bears suddenly have a lot of good luck instead of losing tragically. I guess it's the Ben Johnson effect. I don't know.
I guess it's balancing out. And I think Sudoku said earlier the Bears lead the NFC North.
They
now,
do.
pending this, we'll see what happens with the Lions. But that's crazy.
Yeah, if the Lions win, they've got the tiebreak right now due to head-to-head, and I guess divisional record. But if they lose, Chicago's alone at the top.
Yeah, that's absolutely crazy.
They're one game back from the 1 seed as well, for what it's worth.
I don't think it's fully seeped into us. Bears are pending an epic collapse. They're just making the playoffs. Like they'll be in. The playoffs.
I'm fully in on that. That was my preseason
whether they
thing,
win the division or get a wild card, like the Chicago Bears in 2025 are a playoff team.
Most likely,
we couldn't question. Yeah, again, pending an epic collapse.
Right.
They're a playoff team. Yup, clip it. We'll clip this. And
it's gonna come back to bite us, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. Sudoku's gonna remind me that the Jags were once upon a time like at 99%, because there's that year I think they started 8-3 and missed the playoffs. But
yeah, that sounds
anyway.
right.
But yeah, no, it's looking like the Bears are a playoff team, and
they got a tough schedule the rest of the way, so it's possible they collapse. I'm gonna circle again the Week 17 game against the Niners. That's probably a must-win for them in that wild card race, because the Seahawks or Rams, whoever doesn't win that division, they're probably getting the 5 seed. I still think the Packers are getting the wild card spot, so I guess you can circle the games against the Packers as well, but it's those games and then the 49ers game, because those are the teams most likely to make that wild card push. And then Carolina's like the first team out. So,
yeah, there was some chatter. Ravens are winning the division more likely than not. They're the only 1 game back from Pittsburgh. They're 3 games back with 7 games left, and there are 2 teams ahead of them. They're out of it. I know who they. Maybe I'm not tracking. Are we talking about the? They're out of it. Who's they? Maybe it was in response to like an earlier comment. Bears are only 1 game ahead of the 8-seeded 49ers.
Yep.
It's not a done deal.
Like I said, circle that game in Week 17. It might decide a playoff spot.
Yeah, half a game. Yeah. Let's see. What else do we want to talk about? For the sake of time, we can just go ahead and talk about Bills Buccaneers. That was a pretty big one.
Yeah, it just seemed like Buffalo kind of ran away with it at the end. It was back.
It was really back and forth until Buffalo just kind of ran away with it.
Yeah, I think that's a big win for them because they have to win a lot of games to keep up with New England. They're 7-3, so if they win out, there's a decent chance they can catch New England. But since they lost to Miami, they're going to have a worse divisional record unless the Patriots also lose to Miami or New York somehow. So
sure.
There's still the Patriots division with that schedule they've got, but Buffalo is still within striking distance, so that's a big win for them. And Tampa, look, I floated the idea in our predictions video. They could lose this. They get the Rams next week. They could lose that. And if Carolina beats Atlanta, suddenly we're looking at the end of the schedule and going, okay, Carolina could actually be in the conversation. You call me delusional,
yes,
but we're 6-5 in November, okay? It ain't delusional anymore. We're still in it. So I'm not predicting it, but Tampa is not a done deal in the NFC South yet. So this could be a tough loss looking back on it.
No, very, very much the case. And they're showing the game on the broadcast. But Josh Allen just multiple, I think, passing touchdowns and a rushing touchdown, just kind of doing it all. We can question how inconsistent the Bills are, but Josh Allen is the real deal.
Oh yeah.
Not like I'm trying to break records, but let's go Buffalo. Thanks for making it possible to take over the NFC South. Yeah,
we're gonna be big Rams fans next Sunday night. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, I bet.
The Bucks hate watch is gonna be epic.
Let's see. Jags Chargers.
I don't understand that. Just
no.
Jags are
Yeah,
probably in a good spot to make the playoffs now, based on having the tiebreak over the Chargers and the Chargers' offensive line clearly being a problem for them. I didn't watch the game, but my guess is the Jags' defensive line was able to take advantage of their horrific offensive line in LA, so that caused Justin Herbert to play pretty poorly. I don't know for fact, it's just my guess based on looking at the box score. But yeah, just a terrible performance by the Chargers. That could end up costing them a playoff spot. So, in a stacked AFC.
very well could. I mean, yeah, that is pretty concerning for them. And if their O-line is not intact, and that's not going to be sustainable. Looking like we're most likely the 5 seeds of you'll win the division.
You hope, Sudoku. Right. You hope so.
Right.
I if we're gonna lose a playoff game at home, I don't mind it being Seattle and Sam Darnold. I'm okay with that. It's better than like the Packers getting revenge. There are worse teams to lose to.
Yep. Let's see. 49ers, Cardinals. I mean, I picked the Cardinals upset. I was wrong. I mean, I'll take it. I saw the Cardinals get smoked by the Seahawks, and like, yeah, they could upset the Niners, but I mean, like, if anything, like, I didn't see the full box score, but like Brock Purdy looked really good, and I think like a lot of us would have thought like, oh, you should have started Mac Jones, and maybe Mac Jones would have had a good performance as well, but sounds like Brock Purdy's just back in business, and Mac Jones is now the backup again.
I didn't watch a single down of that game. I saw the score was quickly 13-0, and I was like, you know what? All the other games are close. I'm just not going to bother with this one.
Yeah, so. I saw a few plays. It was a classic. Like, I mean, I'm sure like the scheme had a lot of guys open, things like that. I think George Kittle had a touchdown, and
I saw box score.
Yes. Sorry, who's that?
Kittle. He had 2 touchdowns today. So if you started him in fantasy, you're feeling good.
That's true. Yes, but no, this game's actually historic because Jacoby Brissett set the NFL completions record.
Yeah. He had the most passing yards this week as well.
Yes. Also, his like completion percentage was like insanely high. It was like 82 or something.
Yeah.
47 for 57.
Yeah, I wonder how many of his passes were checkdowns and how many of them were just, slinging it downfield.
Yeah, probably quite a bit. I mean, 2 picks as well. I mean, like, not necessarily ideal. Wow, Jacoby Brissett had more passing yards than Bryce Young. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I was referencing a moment ago. He led the league in passing today. Right. Such a shame. Yes. Not the best performance, though.
Yeah. Rams narrowly beat the Seahawks 21-19. Darnold threw 4 picks, though, and that was not great. But they hung in there, I guess, till the bitter end.
No, they had a chance at the end with a field goal attempt. They were really slow in that last drive, though. I didn't understand the lack of urgency. I was surprised by that. But they still got at the edge of field goal range, 61-yard attempt. It was just no good. I think it went right. Just unfortunate, but as we've kind of all said, if you throw 4 interceptions and 0 touchdowns, you can't really expect to win the game. So it's amazing it was even a game at the end at all. So I look forward to the rematch there. I've said all year I'm taking the home game and our home team in both games. I've just assumed they're going to split. But yeah, the Rams definitely have the advantage in that division at the moment, so very interesting to watch unfold.
I just hope we don't get another resurfacing of like, oh, this is Jets Sam Darnold. Like, it's so annoyed me like last year, and maybe I said some stuff too. I'm not exactly sure how like those last 2 games, like that last regular season game and the playoff game, it was like, oh, but Sam Darnold can't be your franchise quarterback. He played well in all those other games, and these 2 specific games he didn't play well. Like, shut up. Like,
I mean, it looks really bad now since JJ McCarthy has been.
I know it does, but I also have the receipts. I was like, you should just keep Sam Darnold, just have JJ McCarthy as the backup. But yeah, I hope that doesn't resurface. I mean, everyone has a bad game. Sam Darnold is fine. He's a really good quarterback. I don't think he's necessarily like the best quarterback in the NFL, but it happens.
No one is hating on Jared Goff anymore, right? Because he threw 5 last year in a game.
No, he threw 5. I don't even think anyone hated on him like then. Like, no one was like, oh, this is the same old Rams Jared Goff. But I do not want to hear New York Jets Sam Darnold ever again. That was like 7 years ago. Like, we're over that.
Yeah, he's obviously a good quarterback now. One bad game doesn't undo all the good games he's had this year. He's playing very well. Just leave him be. It's all good. He's going to bounce back.
Yeah, I'm getting annoyed with their narrative. Oh, Sam Darnold turns to a pumpkin big games. Isn't every NFL game a big game? I mean, that's true. And like, I mean, some quarterbacks like play worse when the lights are brighter, Kirk Cousins, but that doesn't necessarily like mean you can't be a franchise quarterback. But I mean, yeah, every game is big. I mean, maybe you could argue like Sam Darnold, just because he was on the Jets and Panthers and then he doesn't have that much big game experience, which I could get behind. Like, I mean, Mahomes has played like probably 30 playoff games at this point, but but yeah, I agree. Like, on the whole, like if you just look on the surface, like he's been really good the past 2 years.
Definitely.
Let's see, Chiefs Broncos.
Is this our last one?
Well, besides Ravens Browns,
oh,
which
yeah.
I call Shadur Sanders got on the field.
You did call that, didn't you? Nice.
Yeah, just randomly he did. He didn't really do very good.
No, he was as bad as we all kind of. Well, not all, but I think you and I were both not expecting anything.
He looked like a 6th round pick.
Yeah, it was rough. It was pretty bad. Yeah.
And I know they're starting the game, so we can just pivot whenever we need to. But Broncos, I mean, it looks like I was telling you earlier, looks like you just put out the hats and T-shirts. It's their division now. It's looking like, I mean, unless they implode and the Chargers come back, but you wouldn't.
Oh man,
no, you wouldn't think.
No, we should definitely talk. If the game started, you said.
Well, no, it's about to start.
Oh, okay.
We'll a couple more minutes.
We can briefly get into it real quick then, and then go on about it more at halftime. Midnight.
Sure.
You may have been onto something about the Chiefs missing the playoffs. I gotta say, because they're 5-5, and they get a rested Colts team coming off their bye week next week. So I don't know what I'm predicting yet, but they could very well lose to the Colts. I assume they'll beat the Cowboys, and then they get the Texans and the Chargers and the Titans. I am assuming they win all 3, and then they get the Broncos and Raiders. Like, they might be winning 11 games, but now they drop the game against the Colts, and they drop another one after that, and they already don't have the tie breaks over the Bills and the Jags. So they're gonna be below those teams. There's now a very, very real path for the Chiefs to just miss the playoffs. I can see it now. And it's kind of crazy. Yeah. It's their loss today combined with the Jags win today that I wasn't expecting. With the Jags winning and now having a clear path to 10-7, I can see it. I don't know if I'm going to predict it, but I can see it now.
My takeaway was not necessarily that they missed the playoffs, although I don't think that's completely outlandish, but like the Chiefs just don't look that good. Like, I mean, if I go through the whole schedule, they lost to Chargers and Eagles, which like they start with a 2-game losing streak. I think so at the time we were like, okay, I mean, like losing starts happen, they'll be fine. Then they beat the Giants, they beat the Ravens without Lamar Jackson. They lost the Jags. I think we can agree that was kind of a weird game. Like, we don't know what's up with that. Okay, the Lions win is impressive. I will say that, and I think we did commentate that, or I don't necessarily remember, but that was a good win. And then they beat up on the Raiders, they beat up on the Commanders, and they lose the Bills by then Broncos. So they just don't. And I even said, like, I'll take the L there. Like I said earlier in the season, like, oh, they'll be fine. They have Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy and Kelsey. Like, they're going to be AFC contenders as much as anyone. And, like, they could still, like, make the NFC Championship. But I'll take my loss there. Like, I don't think they're that good. I mean, maybe they'll probably finish, like, 10-7, get a wild card game, and, like, sneak to the Super Bowl somehow. But, I don't think they're as good as they're that good.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, too, because Mahomes is having a pretty solid year. His best year probably since his last MVP season. Kelsey's been fine. Rashee Rice has been really good since he, made it onto the field. Worthy did not break out, but oh well. Mm-hmm. Overall, the offense statistically has been good. It's just they don't have a run game, and it's like they're not clutch like we're used to them being. The previous versions of the
last
Chiefs,
year, yeah.
You would have expected them to win this game right at the end against Denver.
For sure.
But they didn't.
No, they just seem to have lost that factor. And, like, I mean, they're 5-5 now. They're about to play the Colts, right?
Right.
And they lose that, they'll be 5-6, going to a game against a possibly 5-6 Texans. Imagine 5-6 Chiefs, 5-6 Texans. Like, that, talk about a playoff game.
Right, yeah. No, genuinely, though, it's possible now. It always was possible, but now it's like, the path there for the Chiefs to miss the playoffs is much more clear than it previously was. Now, a week from now, they could beat the Colts, and then we change our tune again, but...
Right.
We're reacting to what we just saw.
We'll find a dumb way to do that. But, like, one other note I'll say, they're on a commercial, so I can talk about this a little bit. One other note I realize is that, like, now I'm not trying to, like, make this a whole, like, legacy type of thing, but, like, Brady and Belichick only missed the playoffs twice. One when Brady tore his ACL, so it wasn't even like, Brady. Somehow they went 11-5 and missed the playoffs. But the other time, like, So I was actually saying earlier in the server, like I didn't realize they missed the playoffs twice. I thought that was the only year they missed the playoffs. I think Brady's second year they missed the playoffs and like they went 9-8, but like that was Brady's second year. Like I'm not trying to like make this some like indictment on like what their overall legacy would be, but like Brady and Belichick never missed the playoffs. Like besides that second year, like when they played together, like they never missed. So like I mean the Chiefs probably won't miss this time, but it'll be a close call.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun storyline to watch. We'll tune back in when the Chiefs are the 7th seed and going on a Super Bowl run just to make everyone mad.
Right, we get Chiefs versus Broncos, aren't we, in the playoffs?
Yeah, Chiefs against the Broncos in the first round. The Chiefs win just because.
Yeah.
And then they get the 1-seeded Patriots, former dynasty, against the latest dynasty. Chiefs win. Gosh, I hope not. We don't need the 7. Okay, well, a 7 seed going on a run would be fun, but not them.
You see, Mark Andrews is now the Ravens' all-time receiving yards leader. The Ravens' history wide receiver, yeah, it is pretty tragic. Their division, if you win the division every year, you make the playoffs every year. So no, you're talking about the Patriots division. Yeah, I mean, I can get behind that. I mean, like that's true. I mean, like I would also say, well, it's this year. Yeah, I definitely say that's a fair point. I will say that. It was always an easy division. Like Bills, Jets, and Dolphins were always like terrible. Yeah, but still, like Chiefs missing the playoffs would be pretty crazy. And it does seem like for the foreseeable future, the Chargers and Broncos will be good. I mean, one of them could implode, so like they'll be good for years to come. So it'll be interesting to see like how many more division titles they can rack up, and in 20 years when we're like 40, the Brady Mahomes debates, like how that's gonna be.
I mean, the Chargers, it's just you gotta stay healthy, and with Denver, it seems like they're really good overall, but Bo Nix is just not good. Wow, who could have seen that coming? But Denver keeps winning, so this year they're good, I guess. I don't trust them. I do not trust them at all. They could get the 1 seed, and I probably still won't trust them in the playoffs. But I feel that way about most teams in the AFC right now. Like, I know the Patriots are looking impressive, but it still feels wrong. I don't feel like they're going to win the Super Bowl or be a Super Bowl winning team or anything like that this year. And yet, they are on pace to get the 1 seed, so...
I feel like all these AFC stalwarts, like there's something... Like, Broncos are clearly fraudulent.
Definitely.
Colts, do you trust Daniel Jones to make a Super Bowl run? I mean, maybe he will.
I trust Jonathan Taylor. Yeah.
Right, that's true. As you're saying, Patriots, who knows? I mean, Bills are inconsistent. It'll be fascinating to see who represents the AFC and NFC as we have kickoff in a game between, it could be an NFC Championship preview. You never know, between the Lions and the Eagles. I think my pizza's here, actually. I ordered pizza, just public service announcement. So give me about like maybe 2 to 5 minutes. You can just commentate the first drive or so, and then I'll be right back.
Alrighty, go get your pizza.
All right, I sure will.
All right. I did not get pizza. I'm going to take these off now. The Victory Aviators or whatever. I wear them in our reactions every time we win. I did that after the first win, and I didn't think we'd be doing it much more, because at that point in the year, it looked bleak. But now I'm staying consistent with it. Every time we win, I got to wear them. But anyway, going to come off now and focus on the Sunday night game. As Daniel said, this could be a preview of the NFC Championship game. Personally, I'm predicting that it is. Could be wrong. Philadelphia starts the ball at their 35-yard line. Hurts under center. Going to be a throw. Jalen is airing it out early. It's going to be... that's dropped. That's a bad drop. He was looking for Devontae Smith. Went up for it. Just couldn't bring it down. Very surprised to see them throwing on the first play of the game. I feel like we don't normally expect that from Philadelphia. But okay. I would like to see them air it out more. I'm not here for the, run, tush, push play. So... yeah, let's air it out, Hurts. Prove to everyone that you're a quarterback. Still have a better point differential than the Rams, so you guys are still the better team is what that means, right? Nobody talks about New England's defense, just Drake May. They have the defense to win it. Their defense has been playing really well, and just like Drake May has. Oh, we got a drop here in 2nd and 10. That's Dallas Goedert, I believe. Couldn't bring it in. Weird start to the game for Philadelphia's offense. Yikes. I know, New England's got a good defense so far. Yeah, I still just don't feel... I don't feel it with them. Could be wrong. I'm not really going to know until the playoffs actually unfold in front of us. We're going to get there with the Colts, Broncos, and Patriots as the top 3 seeds, and I'm going to be questioning all 3 of them. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe that's foolish of me. We'll see. 3rd and 10 now. Philadelphia facing a 3 and out here, potentially. Empty backfield for Jalen Hurts. Going to be the 3rd play of the game where he's going to throw. He does throw, and it is caught. That's going to be caught for the first down. A.J. Brown. No complaining this time. You got your target and the first down. Very strange start to the game, though, throwing on 3 consecutive plays. I was not expecting that. I don't mind it, though. Bye, guys. Have some work to do, and I'm kind of tired of football right now. Fair enough. Goodbye, Sudoku. Good luck with your work. Thanks for tuning in. Alrighty. Philadelphia's got the ball at their 47-yard line. Looking to strike first in this game. A battle of the NFC's best, arguably. See what happens here. Got Saquon in the backfield. My pizza was not there. Ooh. Jalen Hurts on the run. He's going to throw across the field, and it's going to be caught. It's caught deep downfield. That's Saquon Barkley bringing it in. There's a flag on the field, though. Oh, no, the ref says it's incomplete. That looked like a catch to me. I don't know. Let's see what the flag is, though. Looks like they're called holding on the offense, so it does not matter if it was caught anyway. Does not matter, because Philly's O-line got in the way. Man, that was going to be a really cool play, though, it looked like. Jalen Hurts was rolling out of the pocket, throwing across the field. Saquon Barkley, I thought he brought it in. But, no, Lane Johnson was holding. That's unfortunate. So we're looking at 1st and 20 now after that. We got 1st and 20. Philadelphia's going to have to throw again. Very surprised. I guess they could run it, but I'm assuming they throw on 1st and 20. Very, very surprising start to the game. We'll see if they hand it off here. Saquon is not the tailback right now. I'm not sure who that is. It is a handoff to whoever 37 is. I genuinely do not know who 37 on Philadelphia is. I thought Shipley was their backup running back. I guess not. I don't know who that was, but he got about 3 yards on the carry. DoorDash said, it just said approaching. You misread. Oh.
I think 37 might be A.J. Dillon, if I'm not mistaken. They have A.J. Dillon, right? The Eagles do?
That sounds right, actually. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right. Alright, 2nd and 15. Jalen Hurts gets the ball out. It's... I couldn't connect with A.J. Brown there. Looking for Brown. Had some room. Couldn't get it there.
Yes.
Hutchinson
sorry,
bringing pressure.
I was hungry. Wait, why are you sorry, though?
He took your pizza. That's why it wasn't there.
Oh. Right. Yeah, totally. I mean, it's fine. You can make up for it by just joining me here on Football for Fun, since you're here to take my pizza.
Alrighty, we got 3rd and 15 now. Ball at the 41.5-yard line for Philadelphia. Play clock winding down. They get the snap off just in time. Hurts looking to throw. He's got good protection. He's got all day here. My gosh.
And he's gonna do anything with it. Just gets wrapped up.
Buddy, you got all day. You can't find anyone. You just take off and run into a bunch of linemen. That was not the wisest choice.
Surely A.J. Brown was wide open somewhere.
I wouldn't even be surprised, honestly. I'm gonna guess he wasn't, but we'll see. They got the aerial view here. No. Looks like he might have had one guy there, but the safety was coming up, so probably not.
Right.
Yeah, that didn't seem like the greatest play call. Everyone just kind of ran and then stood in place. So no one was really running around trying to get open, even though Hurts had all day. Something should have been able to materialize there, but it didn't. So Philadelphia is going to punt. Yikes, man. Detroit got the ball, running backwards. He got it at the 15, ran back to the 10, goes down to the 14-yard line. So not a very good return when you get -1 yards. But Jared Goff in the offense is going to take the field.
Just a normal 3 and out for the Eagles, basically. Is there anything exciting that I missed?
No, they actually got a first down to start. They had incompletion, a couple of drops, actually, and then A.J. Brown got a first down catch. And,
oh, wow.
Yeah. Then they had a holding penalty that set them back, and they just could not make up for it. So Yeah, not a very good drive for Philadelphia's offense there. I was very surprised. They only ran the ball one time. Like, they came out throwing, and I was saying that does not seem like them. Would not have expected that from Philadelphia. I don't mind it because I prefer to see teams throw the ball, but did not seem to work for them there. Hurts went 1 out of 4 on that drive. Oh, and by the way, the running back was Tank Bigsby. Checking the box score.
Right.
I forgot about that.
So, they've Saquon. Who's their other backup running back?
Will Shipley. Apparently, Tank is the RB2 on their depth chart, and Shipley is number 3. Dillon is out, but he's listed as 4th in the depth chart because of that. So.
Oh, AJ Dillon. Okay, yeah.
So you were right. He is on the roster. We just both missed Tank Bigsby, apparently.
Right, that's
Completely
true.
Forgot about
I think we forgot that trade happened.
Still such a strange trade. Like, last year, he was outplaying Travis Etienne in Jacksonville, and then a year later, they say, nah, we're good. We're going to roll with Travis. He can just be a backup in Philadelphia. Seems strange.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate for Tank. Because I feel like Tank could be a more productive back in the league on a different team, but I don't know.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, if you want to spin it positively, maybe you think that, like, okay, well, if I start and play, if I'm just like the bell cow running back, my career's shorter, but also theoretically, he could like learn from Saquon potentially. Now, I'm not sure if like Saquon's necessarily mentoring him, probably not, but probably couldn't be a horrible thing if you're a young player to be Saquon's backup running back. I mean, I'm sure he'd rather that than be the starting running back of like the Raiders. I know they have Ashton Jinty, but you see what I'm saying.
Be a running back for a bad team.
Right, exactly. With like a bad offensive line and things like that. So I could see both sides of the coin.
I don't know. If it were me, I'd much rather be somewhere where I can get playing time. Like Tank Bigsby, I don't think he's really seen the field much.
No, that's true. I mean, we'll see as his career develops if he gets the opportunities.
Right. Midnight, I picked Philadelphia and Daniel picked Detroit. So I imagine Daniel's rooting for the Lions because he needs a swing game to keep the lead this week. As of right now, I think we're tied, if I'm not mistaken. Because you were +2, and right now, due to swing games, it should be even now, I think.
That sounds about right.
So this one decides who has the lead entering next week. Just kind of surprising.
That's true.
I didn't see it unfolding that way.
Yeah, that is kind of funny. It's kind of funny how it works.
Absolutely. All right, the Lions' offense on the field now. That offensive line has been really good. See how they hold up here.
No, they sure have been.
Tate Ratledge out of Georgia has been really good for them.
Yeah,
how did we miss a play?
Oh, I don't know. I guess we got distracted.
We just blinked and missed an 8-yard gain on 1st and 10, apparently. I don't know when that happened, but good for them. Lions just picked up a first down.
Yep.
Goodness. So I picked Philadelphia, but I like Detroit much, much, much more than Philadelphia. So I'm gonna root. I have mixed feelings because I would like Detroit.
Oh, there's an interception.
Oh gosh. Yeah, we got a tip and it's picked off. He's running it back near the 10-yard line. Oh, wow. That's a big swing.
Tip drill. I saw an Eagles player have the ball, and I'm like, something happened. Wow.
Oh, that was so bad. It got tipped
Jordan
into
Davis
the players.
Maybe Jordan Davis tipped it.
It was Jordan Davis, yeah. Big man out of Georgia. Got a lot of Georgia players in this game.
That's true.
Dude is a beast.
Yeah, no, he sure is. He's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, he's just mauling Glasgow there.
Intercepted by Cooper DeJean.
Cooper DeJean, all right. Haven't heard his name in a while in a positive way.
I know, it's been a little, yeah, right.
He's
catching a tip drill. That's good for him.
Yeah. Midnight, I take it you're rooting for Philly?
Right. Fly, Eagles, fly. All right, let's see if they can do anything on this drive.
It's from the 11. Like, they just run it. Get the touchdown and Saquon.
Got A.J. Brown. He barely did anything. Was wrapped up.
A.J. got his second catch of the day there. Look at him. He's on pace for 8 catches at least.
Right.
He's still going to complain. Trade him. Trade him now. Well, not now. But.
Past the deadline.
Trade deadlines are stupid.
I wonder if you could like agree to a trade for like next season. I doubt you could do that, but that'd be funny.
I wonder if you could. Like, you could have all the framework in place behind the scenes and then just announce it as soon as possible.
Yeah, well, I remember Matthew Stafford, like the trade was announced like the week before the Super Bowl. Like I don't think it could go into effect until like after, but they like agreed to it before, so that'd be pretty funny.
We got a 1 yard gain on second and goal. Or not second and goal. Gosh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have my afternoon nap after the Panthers game. I was too excited to be sleepy.
Yeah.
3rd and 8 now.
3rd and 8.
Hurts empty backfield. I guess they're throwing. Probably the right call.
You would think, unless Hurts takes it himself.
I could see that. Like, there's no... I could see him being able to run here based on the defensive formation.
He targeted A.J. Brown, was not complete.
Yeah. That was not a very good throw, I feel like.
All right, I'll pause for like 5 seconds to try be...
Just 2 seconds, I think, should be okay. No?
Okay.
Let's find out. We're trying to sync up here for the first time, basically, ever.
They're showing the replay now. And then throw, not caught.
Yeah, I hit one of his hands. Was Yassine holding a little bit, you think?
I mean, maybe a little bit, but also sometimes receivers, corners, they just like...
Yeah.
They just play football, so I mean, I could see that.
Like, I don't think you throw a flag for that, but also it clearly affects the play there. Like, I don't think Brown...
That's true.
Yeah. I don't think he was getting that ball. His 27-yard field goal attempt really feels lackluster after an interception there. It's good. 3-0 Philadelphia. Yeah, I mean, that's incredibly disappointing. Like, you get the ball at, what, the 11, 12-yard line, and you get 3 points? That's yeah.
Not ideal.
Not at all, but you'll take the points, you'll take the lead. And Midnight says, Philly was my team until Carolina became a team. Still my number 2. That's completely valid. I grant you that. That's valid.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember the good old days, Daniel, when the Colts were my number 2 team? That was before football for fun. Yeah. That was interesting. All because I was a big Andrew Luck fan. I still have a jersey of his somewhere around the house. I don't know where it is these days, but I still got that jersey. Really liked him. It's a shame he retired.
Nice. Yep.
I liked Denver once upon a time just because of Manning. That didn't last long. Once he retired, it very quickly lost interest in that team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You talking about? Sorry. What'd you say after Luck retired?
After Manning retired, I lost interest in Denver pretty quickly.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once Manning retired, like the Broncos, like they've been cycling. Like it's crazy how like Paxton Lynch was a first-round pick and just didn't do anything.
Yeah, they completely whiffed on that. It's unfortunate. Right. And then they had Drew Lock, which I remember back then, I thought Drew Lock, I didn't know much about quarterbacks and scouting or anything. I had no reason to believe in him, but I watched him play at Missouri on Saturdays and thought, hey, I think he's going to be good for Denver. And then, he wasn't, so...
Well, he had that one really good game against us, actually, and I think that kind of led a lot of people to believe he could be a franchise guy. But we are known for giving random people, like, career days. Like, it happens. I mean, not necessarily. I can necessarily. But I feel like it happens a lot. Like, someone just randomly has a good game against us, but...
And you were our first win in Bryce's rookie season, so that's always
true, right. Isn't let the athletic director. Yeah, he has some position in that
Stanford.
Like basically the GM. I think they're
And Frank Reich is the head coach there too. That's going great.
Kind of funny, yeah, for sure.
But it's a weird situation where it's just a 1 year thing and they know it because they didn't want to hire someone last year. I guess I don't really understand it, but it's like they already agreed it's a 1 year thing. So
yeah,
it's weird, man.
It is kind of strange.
Yeah, once I heard that news, I could immediately pencil in Stanford as a terrible team in college football this year. Like, their coach is only going to be here 1 year, and they don't have much talent, so not going to buy in. I'll see that working. I'd imagine they lose a lot of their best players to the transfer portal, too, because that's how college football works now. Philly kicks off. See if Detroit gets a good return here. 10, 15, 20. Yeah, got to the 21. Philly special teams are playing well today, looks like.
At least aren't the Texas team made Russell Wilson. Nah, that's true. Cowboys are a whole other deal.
I feel like maybe we haven't talked enough about that. You know how impressive that is?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like, it's one thing to throw for 400 plus yards against the top passing defense in the league coming into that game. Bryce Young did that today. It's another thing to do it against Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm not going to lie, I had no idea Atlanta supposedly had the top passing defense coming into the game. No idea at all. I only saw that online after.
That's kind of funny. I wonder by what metric. So I would have thought Houston's was way better, but...
I think it's passing yards per game is all it is.
Mm.
I didn't fact check it. I just saw a lot of people saying it, and I was surprised to see that. So,
yeah, I mean, I believe it, but yeah,
it's like I would have thought their secondary was suspect, but what do I know? I'm just a Panthers fan, and if you lose to the Panthers, you must be bad. That's what people have said every week after losing to us.
Mm-hmm.
It's really funny. 2nd and 11 for Detroit, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Takes a snap.
Oh, pressure coming. He's going to go down. The flag on the field, though. Jalen Phillips there.
Mm-hmm.
What a great addition to that defense. Definitely a great addition. They call holding. Penalties declined. Huh. This is not a fun game for offense so far. We've seen. Very defensive. Jeez. So Goff takes a sack on a play where the O-line was holding. That's not at all good. Yeah,
that's crazy. I mean, the Lions' offensive line, they've been good for the most part, but I guess every now and then they're subject to something like that.
And when the Philadelphia defensive line is healthy, they're just nasty. They're coming after Goff. He throws. Can't connect.
Yeah.
Just
short. Or just, not short, but just underthrew it.
Yeah, he was aiming for Amon-Ra there and just could not connect. So the Lions are going to go 3 and out and punt back to Philly.
Yep. Punt back to Philly. And
Bears
we'll see
fans,
if they do anything with it this time.
I was going to say, Bears fans have got to be loving this so far. I cannot wait to see the memes if Chicago is seriously leading that division this week.
Yeah, that'll be so funny.
I'm so here for it. I'm here for that. Let it be. I'm cool with it. If Andy had started the Dallas game, he might have actually won. Quite so.
Quite possibly.
Right. Flag on the field on the punt there.
There is a flag.
No idea what that was. I didn't see anything.
I didn't see anything either.
I'd be such a bad ref.
There's holding. Can't tell who that is on, though. On the Eagles?
Yeah,
on
Trotter.
Trotter.
All right. Yeah. So it'll be Philly ball. I'm guessing that'll be around the 25. Oh, no, you're good, Husker. You're good. You're good. Appreciate it. It was a good Panthers win. We are all very happy about that. All in Panthers Nation, of course.
A lot of happiness all the way around. Indeed.
Got the sweep.
Woohoo!
All right. Sorry about your Chiefs, Husker Nation. That was I didn't see much of the game, but it looked like it was a tough loss. So, fight for that wild card spot, I guess.
That's true. No, we were talking earlier. Like the Chiefs may not be as good as they have been, but
it's so weird.
It is pretty weird.
Nothing in the AFC makes sense right now. Seriously, it's all upside down.
No. I feel like this NFL season's been a fever dream, especially in the AFC though. Even the NFC, you have the Bears leading their division. Like, if the Bucks choke their division to y'all, like that would be something else. Like,
look, I said it previously. I'm gonna say it again. If we somehow win that division and host a playoff game, I'm going to that playoff game. Don't care how badly we may be projected to lose that game. I'm going. It's gonna be an experience.
We should be. Yep.
I'm more invested in Nebraska than the Chiefs this year. Nice. Both teams probably give you heart attacks every week, I'd imagine. Yeah.
I have a question for you, actually. It's on top of playoff games. Let's say, and I don't know how the seeding would work. Like, let's say y'all make the playoffs, y'all somehow win the first round, and then you go to Philly for the divisional round. Now, if you got free tickets to the Philly game, free tickets, free transportation, everything like that, would you go?
So this is a question because of how toxic their fan base is, huh?
Yes, it's exactly that. Like, would you go fight the fans?
So, are the tickets in? Or am I going to be surrounded by Panthers fans?
I don't know. I feel like it would just be random, so I'm not exactly sure.
Okay.
I don't know.
How many
I feel like you'd just
tickets?
be at the fate whoever bought you the tickets. I assume it would be like if you're an away fan, you'd probably be around other away people, but inevitably you'd be running into Eagles fans.
Well, how many tickets do I get though? Because that would also be a factor here. Because I have a brother who roots for the Eagles, so if I get enough tickets, well, we may as well make it a family trip.
I think the idea was one, but I guess we could say like two.
I don't want to go solo to Philadelphia, man. But I would do it.
Like you got a free ticket for you and like someone like another family member.
I would probably do it because like that's a divisional playoff game, so and it's free. Like I'm not gonna pass it up. Saquon getting let loose.
Worst case scenario, you could just dress up as an Eagles fan and just experience it.
True. Yeah.
I mean,
even then I'm not safe though.
What's that?
I said even then I'm not safe.
I guess not. Yeah.
They fight each other too.
I feel like I'd probably. Well, I know the Texans wouldn't play the Eagles in a playoff game unless it's the Super Bowl, which I would take Super Bowl tickets even if it was if we were to make it, but because those are crazy expensive. But I feel like I guess you can't really compare this. If we play the Eagles, it'd be in a regular season game, and I just don't think that'd have the same like. I don't know, but I think I would do it. Like free tickets, just risk my life casually.
I mean, I'd probably do it. I'd probably go because it's free and it's the Panthers game. I'd probably do it. So as long as it's not going to cost me anything, I'd be ecstatic to even be in that position as a Panthers fan anyway. If you guys aren't doing anything this Saturday night, you should live stream the Nebraska versus Penn State game. Oh man, am I?
I actually may not be doing anything. I don't know how much value I'd provide to a college football stream, but I might be down.
Oh no! I'm gonna be gone. Yeah, I can't do that. I'll be out of town.
You know what?
Saturday.
I might play chess actually. I might just on a whim just go to Houston to play chess. I'm not entirely sure though. But yeah, I may or may not be busy. But
that'd be fun.
Sounds like you'll be on anyway. Yeah. Saturdays feel like is always trickier. But Sundays like when we just chill and we're at home. But yeah, Eagles look like they're moving the ball. It is 3rd and 1 though, so you'd think if they want it, they're guaranteed to get a yard here.
Tush push coming up on 4th and inches probably, or just
they'll probably just hand it off. Yep,
yeah, Saquon. Oh, look at that!
Wow,
great effort.
Yeah, that was really critical for the Lions because now it's like 4th and 3 or 4th and 4.
Ain't no tush push gonna save you here, Philly.
Oh, ain't no tush push, right?
Please do it anyway.
Panthers fan to stream a Matt Rule game. That's true.
Yeah.
Hey, Panthers fan and Baylor fan.
True, we both got ties to Matt Rule. Your ties are much happier than mine, though.
My emotion is positive. My only negative emotion is that he left, but honestly can't blame him though.
Hey, Philly's gonna punt here.
4th and 2, they're just gonna punt it. Yeah.
Oh, hello, Joel. Just join. Yeah, I remember you from the Saints game. Crazy how much happier we are a week later. If we can get this price every week, we're playoff contenders. It'd be nice if that could happen. Detroit's going to return this one. Oh, no, they're not returning. Philly's all over that.
I guess he didn't fair catch it. Because I saw him tackle a guy. I'm like, wait, what? But I guess not.
No, that was...
Joel, yeah.
Again, the Philadelphia special teams is playing fantastic so far. We'll see if it actually matters or not. Because if the Lions go downfield and score, that obviously did not matter. But great play on special teams. Yeah, it's funny, Husker Nation. I probably would have been open to it, but to Nebraska, Penn State. But I'm gonna be out of town Saturday, so I can't do that. Honestly, it's the perfect time to be out of town and missing some football games or college football games because my team plays Charlotte, so it probably won't be much of a game.
Yeah, it's just Charlotte. You'll probably win.
Yeah, they're like 1-9 on the season. Yeah, I mean, I'm still going to have the game on my phone at some point, but, I can't really do much aside from that. Let's see, what is
your favorite openings? It's actually funny that you ask, because I've actually kind of been working on, refining my openings. Well, it's why I'm very much, and I don't think Isaac's like this. I think we're going to have different answers.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a
very
like, I'll either play D4 C4 or like a ready. If I had to play E4, I'd probably lean like an Italian, but I just don't play E4. Like I think I can count on one hand the number of tournament games I've played E4 in. But I'm a ready Catalan, D4 E4, sorry, D4 C4. If I'm black, I like E4 E5. I've played a little bit of Sicilian and Alkine, but sometimes like with black, I've kind of like switched my opening. But what about you? You're the authoritative chess figure here.
Well, I'm an E4 player. I'm very aggressive, and I play to attack. So Italian game is good, especially against strong, solid players. For Husker Nation, Italian game would be good. You could go for the fried liver attack, and for anyone listening who doesn't know chess openings, yes, there is a chess opening called the fried liver attack. It's best not to question that. But it's a good opening to play and attack with, especially because most people who've heard of it think, it's not that good. But then they don't bother learning the theory on it a lot of the time. So if you just know enough theory, you can outplay anyone with it. So that would be my recommendation if you want to attack. But if you want to be more solid like Daniel, then listen to what he said. We have very different styles, so.
And I mean, you could probably like meet in the middle, like maybe play like an Italian, but like a slower Gioco piano with like C3, D3, just all the maneuvers and things like that. So actually, as black, I've had some games against that, and I tend to struggle. Like when they go like C3, D3, and they do the whole like knight F1, knight E3, or knight G3 nonsense. It's just like so annoying to play against.
You could compromise by playing like a King's Indian attack. We've got that positional structure, but also the ability to attack more easily.
That's
Lions
true,
take it for 9 yards there on the first down play.
Yeah, English is good as well. Yeah. So yeah, for any of you non-chess viewers, chess openings are either like cities or fried liver.
Pretty much.
Just so funny. Been trying to get into chess. Nice.
Go for it.
Yeah, Isaac and I are big chess guys, but we have a football channel.
Daniel's got a chess channel as well.
Isaac theoretically does too.
Yeah, I just refuse to actually start it, basically. I prefer football, as it turns out.
Football's actually definitely more fun to cover.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like, is that Lane Johnson limping off into the locker room? That's not good.
That's concerning. Yeah, that's not good.
Wasn't he injured last week, too? Good grief.
Was he? I don't know.
Because I think he was going off the cart last week.
That's not ideal.
No, not at all. We'll have to
First
monitor
and 10
that.
for the Lions.
Goff's going to hand it off. No!
Action. And just throws it to him anyway. Montgomery's going to get the first
Monty
down.
with the yak. Look at him go. First down, Lions.
Nice. Well, he play actions him and then just throws him anyway. So
the defense wasn't expecting that.
Right.
I wonder who's calling plays tonight, by the way, because it seemed like Dan Campbell took over last week. I would assume he's calling plays again tonight.
That's true. That was kind of a story last week, I think. He just took over play. I mean, I see him looking at the play sheet. I don't know if you noticed that. I'm pretty sure that was him. So that's a good question. He might be calling the plays, which is interesting.
Well, their offense is getting in rhythm now. Goff looking to throw.
Goff throw.
Look at that.
Yeah,
he got it complete. Catch and run. Jameson
I think the
Williams.
way it was caught, for some reason, I thought it was an interception, but it was just saw a player in white jersey catch it and just
I've done that a couple times.
Right. Yeah. Lane Johnson got injured last week, but came back later in the game. Definitely sucks he went down again. Yeah, I mean, if you're the Eagles, that's one of your rock solid like offensive linemen. Like I think like if you saw a graphic before the game, then 9 games he's not allowed to sack. So if you have a tackle that just doesn't allow sacks, and like you have the edge rushers, like the elite edge rushers, like theoretically going after you. So
we got some trickier here, by the way. Direct snap to David Montgomery. Only gets about 1 yard there, but it's nice to see some creativity in Detroit.
Yes, no, that's true. It is nice to see. Yeah, I just see the direct snap and fake handoff, I guess, to Gibbs.
Yeah, that was Gibbs.
Yeah.
Too bad it didn't amount to anything.
Monty's like, no, I want the carry this time.
Yeah. Davis Mills and Bryce Young, 2 names I'd least expect to throw for 200-plus yards. I second that. I'm less surprised by Mills against Tennessee, but yeah, Bryce.
I mean, I think Mills has like multiple games with like. Let me see this play first.
Just gonna dirt that one.
Because I think both of Davis Mills' games this year, 274 and 292. 292 against the Jags. So multiple games with over 270 passing yards. That's kind of crazy, actually.
Quarterback controversy?
Yeah, right. I mean, as Sudoku said, Davis Mills makes more money this year than CJ Stroud.
I mean,
so
obviously,
if you're in your industry, if you make more money, you're better.
We got a handoff on 3rd and 8. Surprise, surprise. I am always surprised when teams do that.
I don't know. I guess, like, you're trying to catch him off guard.
Is Dan Campbell going to go for it? Is that the idea?
I guess. Also, like, why is David Montgomery getting all these carries? Like, I feel like Jahmyr Gibbs hasn't done much, unless I just missed those plays. But I don't know. I feel like I'm seeing more Montgomery than I... Oh, someone's down.
No, I think the way the Lions' run game works is they tend to alternate series, sort of like Carolina was trying to do with Chuba and Rico earlier the year. Because they were trying to copy Detroit, and obviously that could not work because our running backs are not the same caliber, unfortunately. But I think that's basically what they do.
Sure. Yeah, that's probably the case.
Yeah. Well, I don't know who was injured just now. Hopefully he's all right. I'm going to check Twitter real quick and see if we got any updates on any other injured players. Lane Johnson being a notable one. I don't know of anyone else in this game, but maybe there's information. Johnson, questionable to return with a foot injury, it looks like, as of a minute ago. That's unfortunate. Hopefully he'll be back. Myles Garrett, by the way, I didn't have any clue of this until now. He's up to 15 sacks on the season. His current 17-game pace is 25.5 sacks.
That's crazy. Poor guy. Well, he's getting... Well, I mean, poor guy. Like he got paid, like whatever. He's rich, but
so wait, so he's on pace to set the record, isn't he? Wouldn't that be the record?
I think that is the record. Yeah,
it's 22.5 is the record.
23, I think,
or 23.
22.
It's something like that. Could he win Defensive Player of the Year on that Cleveland team, though? Will they give him the award even though the team is terrible?
I mean, I figure if he's by far the best defensive player, like you would think he could. And I think it's quite like the MVP awards, where it's like someone could have the best statistical season ever, but they missed the playoffs. Like it doesn't matter. Like a defensive player, like I guess last year Pat Surtain won it. They're a playoff team though.
Yeah.
Like TJ, well, I guess most of these guys were on playoff teams, so it kind of makes sense. But I could see him winning it.
But I'm not sure there's a true standout on any playoff teams this year. So.
Right.
Could be wrong. I guess Nick Bonito definitely deserves consideration in Denver, but I don't think he's definitely not having the same caliber season Myles Garrett seems to be having. That's crazy, though, being on pace for 25.5 sacks.
No, that is absolutely crazy.
Did you see? Have you seen the stats from Shedeur Sanders' debut? By the way, like, I'm sure
I did see that. It was like 3 of 11 and like an interception or something like that.
And the final stat line apparently was 4 out of 16 for 47 yards.
Oh wow! That's what I'm saying. It looked like a 6th-round pick.
That's beyond terrible. Just yikes.
Yeah. No, when I said this, like, I did know his stats weren't good. Like, I knew he had way more incompletions than completions. I also did watch a few of his plays, and like, buddy, this isn't Colorado. This is not Colorado where you can just chuck it to Travis Hunter and Shiloh Sanders or whatever. I guess Shiloh is a corner, but
they're going for it on 4th and 6 because of course they are.
I get maybe they don't think the Eagles' offense is going to do anything.
Or maybe they're just trying to get him to jump.
They could be as well. Yeah, that looks like it's the case.
Yeah, that makes more sense because I think Bates can kick it from 58. Well, it's really windy though. They might not be kicking actually.
I think they took a delay of games. They're just going to punt.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Man. Alrighty. I agree with Perna. I don't feel bad that Myles Garrett's amazing season is going to waste. Yeah, I agree with that. Like, I don't feel bad for him being on a losing team when he chose that. He took the money. He knew what he was signing up for. So, I don't pity that.
True. I mean, like,
my fantasy team beat yours? No way. I must have had a guy go off.
I feel like it would have been better for both sides if Myles Garrett was traded. Sorry for Myles Garrett, obviously, for him, but also for the Browns. They could have got picks. But instead, he's just getting wasted. In Cleveland. Yeah, looks like the guy fair caught it. So, Gibson, that is.
All right, so Philly gets the ball back, maintaining their 3-0 lead. Alrighty.
Yeah,
Well, it's competitive, at least.
that's true.
Yeah. Maybe we need to stop doing the Sunday night games. Like this one, at least, it looked like a great matchup, but maybe we should
No, on
have
paper.
realized.
I mean, like, wasn't like last week like a pretty bad Sunday night game. It was like,
all the primetime games were just like it was like they were competing with each other to
oh
be
yeah,
the worst of
you
the
did
year.
commentate that. Yeah, it was the Chargers Steelers one.
Yeah.
Which on paper should have been okay, but I guess it just wasn't.
No.
Chargers take it to the Steelers, then they get blasted by the Jags. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
makes perfect sense. We got a handoff. Saquon makes a cut, gets a couple yards there.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a chance they're talking about the Chiefs again. There's a chance the Chiefs miss the playoffs if they lose to Indy next week. The path is visible now since they don't have the tiebreak over the Jags or the Bills, who look like they're going to be wildcard teams. So it's more possible than we would have thought a week ago. It's crazy.
Yeah, for sure. Yes.
I'm guessing I won't actually predict that yet, but it already felt like a big step for me to predict they wouldn't win their division, which I did, I think, 2 or 3 weeks ago. Daniel has the receipts somewhere. I don't know. It still felt big. Oh, Saquon losing yards on that.
Yes.
What a way to end the first quarter, I assume. There's still 26 seconds, but...
Probably won't rush to run a play, you wouldn't think.
No, there's no reason to when you can take it down to 0.
That's true. I mean, it's a big third down. I mean, you would think they'll just take it to the second quarter.
Yeah, rest up on the sideline for a little bit, catch your breath, drink some water, stay hydrated. Come up with a good play, and then, throw an incompletion toward A.J. Brown again. Probably.
Yes.
Out. We got the script.
For sure.
Man. All right.
Man. All right. Well, 3-0. I mean,
yeah, there's just not much to say so far. Do the Chiefs win the rematch with the Broncos? I think they will. I had them splitting regardless of today's outcome.
They just played at Mile High, right? Or was that an Arrowhead?
No, today they played at Denver. So the rematch will be in Arrowhead.
The rematch will be in Arrowhead. It's kind of tough to say. I mean, you would think at some point the Broncos' magic just runs out. Like
you would. But
I don't know. It's really hard to say.
Dude, they got the Commanders and Raiders up next. It's not fair.
The Broncos? The Broncos? Yeah.
They got the Commanders and Raiders.
10-2 or whatever, 11-2, whatever they'd be.
Hold up, wait a minute. Is that seriously a Sunday night game?
What?
Broncos Commanders is a Sunday night game. That's not right. That's not right at all.
I mean, I guess before the season it makes sense. Jay and Daniels versus Bo Nix, but obviously, I mean, I don't know. If it's not too late for it to be flexed out, then I would consider that.
No, that's horrible. Horrible. Wow. And then they get the Raiders, so presumably they go 11-2, which might already be enough to at least equal the Chiefs' record at the end of the year. I don't know. They get the Packers, the Jags, the Chiefs, and I assume they're going to beat the Chargers in the rematch given the state of the Chargers' offensive line for the rest of the season. So,
right.
Yeah, Denver should win that division.
Sure.
Who do y'all got as game of the week? Cowboys versus Raiders, we don't care about.
Yeah, we'll just discard that.
Yeah.
Game of the week this week. I don't know. I didn't watch as much Bills Bucks as I wish I did, but that seemed like a good game. I mean,
yeah, coming in, I would have expected either Bills Bucks or Seahawks Rams to be the best game.
Rams, yeah.
I think I probably anointed Seahawks Rams in our predictions video. I usually call one game the game of the week. I think that was the one.
Right.
I think the best game today probably was Panthers Falcons though, and I know I'm biased, and I know it's also the only game I fully watched, but gosh, that was a great game. So,
it sure was.
I think that was probably the best game.
There were a lot of close games, close, tight, last second games this week.
Steve says, come on, Eagles, don't do what the choking Falcons in Minnesota did to me and give me fake hope. Win this, please. So Steve, for context, is a Cowboys fan.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess, Dallas is technically still alive. They better not blow tomorrow night, though.
We'll see. I mean, they should win tomorrow night.
Yeah, the rest of the schedule does not help them,
3-5-1, 4-5. Well, I mean, they have the Eagles and Chiefs coming up, so that's going to be problematic. And
yeah,
Lions.
exactly.
and Vikings Chargers. I mean, if they get a bunch of upsets, I guess they are. But
we still haven't seen how their
way.
defense looks with Quinn Williams, by the way, so that might change our outlook of the team. I don't know.
Hurts is gonna drop back the pass. He throws, and it's dropped. I think.
Oh wow, yeah, that's at least the third drop of the night. Second for Devontae Smith, I believe.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, Devontae knew. He says that's on me. That's on me.
Yeah, just one of those.
Midnight said the Chiefs have to win the rematch in Arrowhead. I'm not sure my heart can handle me laughing that hard. Hey, if the Chiefs lose that game, the chances of them missing the playoffs go up a whole lot. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Cowboys fan rooting for the Eagles, you poor thing. That's true. I guess he wants Detroit to keep taking losses, and Dallas plays him in a couple weeks. So.
I mean, yeah, if he's basically surrendered the division to the Eagles, which, I mean...
Do you surrender the division yet? I mean, probably. What's Philly's schedule? I need to check that. Is there any chance?
Even if Philly loses their 7-3, that feels like a big deficit to overcome.
Well, yeah, but if, and I'm not saying it'll happen, but if Dallas upsets them next week at home, it's possible then. They'd be 5-1, Philly would be 7-4. I am not predicting anything. I'm just...
That's 2 games. Yeah, Cowboys have a tough schedule. I don't know what the Eagles' schedule is, but...
Yeah, the Eagles have 2 games against the Commanders remaining, so those alone should get them a better record than Dallas is likely to finish with, so I would assume they've got the division wrapped up.
So I think it'd actually be interesting. We'll see this play. Hand it off to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to get a pretty good gain. So I think the AFC West is on lock. I don't think the AFC South is necessarily over yet. I might even just constantly say actually because of the Jags, not necessarily because of us, but like it's looking good for the Colts, and I probably put their chances above 75% to win the division. But
if the Colts drop that game against the Chiefs and the Jags win again, then
obviously the Steelers lead the division. But come on, yeah, right. Patriots is non-lock. I guess none of these divisions, besides maybe NFC East and the AFC West, are on lock. Yeah, so there's still a lot of things.
Yeah, the West is going to come down probably to Week 18, if I had to guess. The South, I hope it comes down to Week 18. That'd be a dream come true.
Fun, yeah.
The North is going to take a while to sort out. My gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the West.
I know we're talking.
Yeah.
We talk about how like we're already halfway done with football season stuff. There is still a lot of football to be played and a lot to be decided. So buckle up and enjoy it while we have it, while it lasts.
Gibbs is stuffed. Gosh. Are they going to go for it, you think? 4th and 1? Barely in their own territory?
Yeah. That'd be crazy, but they might. I mean, I see that look on Dan Campbell's face. It looks like he wants to do it. Yeah, they're staying on.
Of course. Sometimes it's too predictable. There's some things we can always count on, and Campbell going for it on 4th and 1 is definitely something we can count on. All right. And oh my gosh!
No, close.
He didn't get that. Yeah, that's short. We'll see where they mark him, but that looks short to me. He ran into his own guy and stopped his forward progress. Yeah, they gave him a bad spot too. Wow. Jeez.
All right, well, Philly's trotting back on the field.
Gibbs, buddy, what was that, man? Like,
yeah, it's hard to say.
He just ran and then just kind of fell down. That puts it lightly. I'm sure it's not as simple as that, but that's what it looked like. I'm describing it. He ran into a guy and then just kind of fell down. So.
No, we both watched the play. I mean, it did look like that.
Oh, Joel said earlier Dallas is alive on planet Mars. That's fair. I don't think there's a realistic path. It's just if Quinn Williams somehow transforms that defense and then the secondary stops playing like it doesn't want to be there, then maybe things change. I like to float out hypotheticals. I will be clear with you if I believe in said hypotheticals. Like preseason, I said the Bears would make the playoffs. Don't look at who else I put in the playoffs, though. But I said the Bears would make the playoffs. That was a hypothetical I floated, and then I bought in. Yeah, I'm not... The hypothetical of Dallas going on a run, I'm not buying into that. But they're not dead yet, technically. We'll see.
True.
NFC been more competitive this year than AFC. AFC, though, is wide open in terms of a leader. This year's playoffs are going to be interesting. I agree with that. I agree with that, and we were talking about earlier how we don't really, or at least I don't really trust. I shouldn't speak for Daniel on that. I don't trust the top seeds in the AFC. Denver, Indy, and New England are probably going to be the top 3 in the AFC in the playoffs. I don't trust any of those 3 come playoff time. Maybe that's foolish of me, but I just don't. So
yeah, like if I were forced to put like cash money on like one of the teams, say to go to the AFC Championship, I would probably pick the Bills, honestly, as kind of a safe pick. Feels like they're there every year. I know they'll probably be a wild card team this year, so it'll be tough. They'll have to like go to now they're a 5 seed. They're potentially going to. I'm blanking. Who would the 4 seed be?
It'd be Baltimore most likely.
That's gonna be tough though.
Yeah, I don't like that matchup at all for Buffalo.
No, I wouldn't either. I feel like if it's in Buffalo, then like I'd like it, but
yeah.
But I don't know. I know today Baltimore had a weird game, but you know.
I don't want to overreact to the weird divisional games, especially when Cleveland's obviously got a good defense with Myles Garrett. They're like they can play games, so I'm not worried about that. I am a little no. I was going to be worried, but I saw the interceptions after, and they were both just tip passes, and it's like I'm not going to be too worried about Lamar there. Could have been a blowout if not for those. But I'm probably going to be sticking with Baltimore as my AFC champion this week. I know it sounds insane to some people, but I'm standing by it until further notice. That's the fun thing about opinions, though. They can change.
Imagine New England just goes to another Super Bowl and wins.
No. Please, no. I like Drake May, but no, not yet. It's too soon. It's way too soon.
It is crazy that they're this good again. It's absolutely... I mean, a little part of me, though, is like, you know, blast from the past, nostalgia and everything like that.
Even Hurts is airing it out! Double coverage! Way over
double coverage, too. Average Jalen Hurts play. I don't know what else to say.
I like that they're actually throwing the ball, but not like that.
So Steve says, I know that we lost to Arizona, that San Francisco and Seattle get a blowout win against, we got a blowout loss, and I will do everything to get to playoffs, even cheer the Eagles. I mean, if you believe that the Eagles winning gives you the best chance to make the playoffs, then like by all means, it's kind of ironic, but you got to root for who you got to root for, right?
I mean, Dallas does play the Lions in a couple weeks, so pull that upset, and Lions would have 5 losses
I guess
just
what
like
I'd be
Dallas.
interested to hear, Steve, is I'm saying generally, I'm not even necessarily saying this in the context of your, and I see that incomplete pass.
Yeah.
But, Steve, would you rather both of you make the playoffs and the Eagles have won the division, or both of you miss? I'm actually curious what you would rather. Anyway,
if he's willing to root for Philadelphia, I think he'd rather them both get in.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm guessing.
I don't even know why that question. I don't even know like how that question makes sense. I'm actually just curious what his response would be. Like, I guess if your hatred for Philly is all that hard, then you could say both miss. Because like, if the Cowboys make the playoffs, they're probably not going very far. But anyway, it's 3rd and 10. Hurts is gonna drop back to pass. He's gonna throw, and it's incomplete.
Yeah.
Another failure to catch by Smith.
Yeah, Smith is not having a good day.
I thought it would drop, but he didn't haul it in.
I mean, it was in his radius. He probably should have been able to bring that one in, but he just couldn't do it. That's unfortunate. I don't know who was covering him, but it seemed like he was doing a decent enough job today.
The more I see this Eagles offense, the more I'm realizing why Dan Campbell is comfortable going for it.
Obviously Philadelphia's not going to do a single thing. So they got the ball at the Detroit 49 and went 3 and out. You see how crazy that is?
Yeah, that's not normal.
Just punting back immediately. I mean, the Lions' defense is playing well, but I think most of this is on Philly's offense for not executing well.
Yes.
He gets the ball around the 20 there. Khalif Raymond.
There's a flag on the field, though.
All right. Got the ugly yellow. Joel says, I will say this, switch the Cowboys and Cleveland defenses, and the Cowboys may... Yeah, I could see that. If you give Cleveland's defense to Dallas with that offense, they'd still choke in the playoffs, probably, somehow, but that would be scary.
That would be a really good team, though, I think, yeah.
Both go to the playoffs.
Yeah, I can get behind that, yeah.
That's fair.
I feel like if I had a team, I think we've talked about this. I just don't hate any teams, so I don't know. I think as a kid maybe I hated some, but I don't have any hatred. So I don't really even know what it feels like. I feel like I would just be nervous if the team I hated was like one of the best teams in the division or in the conference. Like I risk seeing them in the Super Bowl, so it's like maybe I don't know, but I can see it. I think you'd rather just make the playoffs, even if it means your rival also goes. But
yeah, as someone who does have hatred for a team existing in New Orleans, I'd be okay with them making the playoffs if it guaranteed us making the playoffs. My love for my team conquers my hate for that team. So, that's the way I see it.
Okay, so I'll ask you this. Would you rather, like, next year, just hypothetically, so both of you miss the playoffs, the Panthers and Saints miss the playoffs, or y'all sneak into the playoffs at 9-8 while the Saints go 16-1 and have the 1 seed and are by far the best team in the NFC?
Well, I don't want that. That means they're building a dynasty. No.
So would you rather just miss the playoffs altogether?
This year only?
Or not, next year, like whole new slate next year.
So in this hypothetical scenario, we make the playoffs this year, they miss the playoffs, and then next year, we miss, but they make it and go 16-1.
Well, no, I'm saying like this year we're disregarding. I'm saying next year because I'm saying next year to like clean off a new slate. Would you rather both of you miss the playoffs, or you sneak in, but the Saints go 16-1?
Oh, I mean, I have to say yeah, that's fine. I would hate it, but again, I want my team in the playoffs, so that takes priority.
I guess the one silver lining is you could like root against the Saints.
We get the 7 seed, and then we upset them on the road in the playoffs.
There you go.
Yeah.
Both in the playoffs, we can beat them there.
There we go.
16-1. Like, yeah, I guess you can believe in them, but both will just okay. Well, that was just a fascinating case study. I was wondering what y'all's opinions about. I guess the consensus is you'd rather your hated division, both you and your hate division rival, if your division rival is really good. But,
we are starving, and I mean starving for a playoff appearance. It's been 7 years, so we'll
I thought you were going to say we're starving for anything to happen in this game, which is also true. Goff
true.
is going to throw, just drop.
Oh, dude, that would have been a conversion, too. I'm on Raw.
Yeah.
I'm on Raw with the drop. Gosh. Are they going to go for it again?
Round with the drop. I'm gonna get another liquid. I'll be right back.
All right. We've had such bad luck with the Sunday games this year. I feel like every time we've gone live for one, not every time, but most of the time, it's been rough. Yeah, okay, I'm looking at that replay. We can't blame Amon Ra too much for that drop. Oh, did they just fake the punt? I think they just faked the punt to go for it and did not get it. Oh my gosh. Detroit just faked the punt, went for it, and came up short. Dan Campbell's got guts, man. Give him that. But that was poorly executed. It was like Philadelphia expected it. Man. Oh, man. Poor Daniel missed that. I really don't see New Orleans... Oh, so the Lions faked the punt on 4th and 2 and then didn't get it, so...
Oh, well...
Philly
if they had gotten it, I would actually have missed it, but that's funny.
Yeah.
Again, the Lions don't know the Eagles. They're not going to do anything with it.
It's crazy. No, I was saying, like, Dan Campbell's got guts for that, but it was just poorly executed, and it was like Philadelphia expected it, so... but Steve says, I don't see New Orleans make it to the playoffs in the near future. I agree. But if Tyler Shuck is the truth, as they say...
It will be a long road. Yeah, I cannot imagine a world where the Saints are 16-1, but yeah, I just had to throw in the hypothetical.
Yeah, absolutely. Pull the Cowboys versus Packers, yes, sir. Gotta go to the playoffs to win the Super Bowl, true that. Cool with a Lions loss here. I picked Philly, so in that regard, I'm cool with it. I guess. I guess also, like Steve is doing, he's rooting against Detroit because then Dallas has a hypothetical chance of catching them. Mm-hmm. Hypothetically, Carolina could too if they collapse. Hang on, let me see their schedule, actually. This could get interesting. I mean, we have to think in terms of that division as well, with the Bears leading that division right now. Yeah, that's a statement in 2025. The Lions get the Giants next. they'll probably take out their. If they lose today, they'll take out their anger and put 50 on the New York. I would imagine that's been the trend so far. They lose a game they shouldn't lose, you would think, and then they beat up on somebody. Yeah, I guess the Lions' season's been pretty interesting. Like, they opened with that loss to the Packers that we decided said more about Green Bay than Detroit, and then they demolished the Bears. And the Bears are 7-3 now, so that looks like a really, really nice win for them. They beat the Ravens with Lamar Jackson, beat up on Cleveland, beat the Bengals, and then they got hammered by the Chiefs. I don't remember if you were there for that or if you watched that game with me or not, but that was not a fun game.
Yeah. By the way, I was looking at some stuff, and I will actually correct something that I said earlier. So, like, I thought the Bears would definitely make the playoffs. Turns out they're only 58% to make it, which, like, yeah, they could still do it. For some reason, I thought that, like, going into the game, they had, like, a 70-something% chance to make the playoffs. But it's still looking good. But just wanted to at football for fun, we correct when we are wrong, and we'll see what happens. I may not be wrong. But,
yeah, the problem is the loser between the Seahawks and Rams in that division is getting a wild card spot. The Packers are favored to get a wild card spot, and then the Niners are favored in their next 3 games, and they'll get to 10 wins. So, and they are home against the Bears in Week 17, so they are favored to get that spot, I believe. So, I don't know.
The wild card race, yeah, it is very wild. The wild card race.
Yeah, we're enjoying the wild card race. My team's in it for once, so I really am enjoying it.
Right.
It's been a long time.
My team is in it too, but I'm not as thrilled.
It's valid.
Right. Yes.
Bears are very annoying. Need the Lions or Packers to do some business. I don't mind the Bears anymore. Just a switch flipped for me at some point. I don't mind them. I feel like we're all kind of our fan bases are kind of chill again. We were fighting for a while, but now that both teams are winning, it's like all is forgiven for the most part. I've made peace with Bears fans, at least personally. The Lions are going to be fine, by the way. They got the Giants. They'll win that game. If they lose today, I'm using this word a lot, but it's a hypothetical. If they lose today, 6-4, beat the Giants to go 7-4. I imagine they get revenge on Green Bay, 8-4. Dallas likely win. They likely beat Dallas, 9-4. They still play the Steelers and Vikings, and then the Bears again. Like, I'm not worried about the Lions collapsing, but it's a fun hypothetical.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. You know the game is boring when we're talking about, teams' futures and schedules and everything and predictions.
Yeah, so, like, I had the playoff, like, probabilities up. So, like, Broncos have a 95% chance to make it. Patriots 98. Colts 89. Steelers 38, which is understandable because the Ravens, even though they're trailing, have a 77% chance. We all know what's going to happen. Bills are at 92. Chargers at 60. Jags at 65. And then on the bubble, we have a 32% chance. Chiefs have a 52%. So it's 50-50 for the Chiefs if they make it or not.
That's crazy. Not crazy as in it's wrong, but just crazy that that's where we are.
And then everyone else is at like 1% or under. Dolphins, Bengals, Raiders, Jets, Browns, and Titans. They're all at either 1% or below 1%.
Yeah. With the Dolphins, I feel like they could win out and still miss the playoffs, which I think would be the funniest way to, end their season.
No, it sure would be. In the NFC, Rams have a 99% chance.
Good grief.
So you got to feel good about that. Eagles will be 99 if they win. If they lose, they drop devastatingly to 98%.
Wow. That's a big drop.
Yeah, Bears at 58. Oh, Hurts is still going.
Oh, he's still up. Wow. Yeah, he didn't go down.
I thought he went down at some point. Yeah, Bears at 58, Bucks at 85, which I guess the odds thinks that y'all aren't going to do well against the Bucks.
Yeah, that's got to be what it's based on.
Lions are currently 82. If they win, it's 90. If they lose, it's 76. Packers at 72.
Oh, Jalen was down. His knee was down there. And they stopped the play. They're going to review it. He was clearly down, so that's coming back. I'm
sure it will. Niners are at 84. Y'all are at actually, I want you to guess. What's the playoff percentage for the Panthers? Like what does this thing say? It's not your bias, what you think. What do you think the
I'm gonna say it's around the 30s.
21.
Oh, okay. I was a little higher than that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Vikings are at 5.
I'll take it.
Cowboys, if they win tomorrow, are at 6. Then Cardinals under 1, Falcons 2, Commanders under 1, Saints under 1, Giants.
How are the Falcons still at How are they at 2? They're 3-7. How do they have any odds whatsoever?
I don't know. It's hard to say. Maybe they have an easier schedule. I think they do have a relatively easy schedule.
They do, but they still have Tampa and Seattle and LA. So the LA Rams, that is. Underdogs in those games.
I guess it's like if they sweep Tampa implode. I don't know.
Well, they only play Tampa once more though. They played in week 1.
Okay, yeah. I don't know why they're at 2 and not 1.
Yeah, or 0.
That's
0.
Wild.
Sorry, I'm just hating on my rivals there. That is pretty interesting.
I guess next week we'll start to get teams get eliminated potentially. Because I don't think no one's getting eliminated. Yeah, I think we're at that time.
Yeah, somehow the Titans are still alive.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Ooh, rough drop there.
Yeah, very rough.
Yeah, this game's been gross. Like, there's not even anything to say. It's still 3-0, 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. This is barely better than the last Philadelphia game.
Right.
And Joel says the Bears just can't lose right now. I think they lose pretty soon, at least, you would think. I don't know. They got the Steelers next week. I don't have a good read on that game. I've been very accurate with Pittsburgh this year. I don't know what to think about that game. I don't know. Yeah. That's going to be weird. That's my only thought, is that's going to be weird. No shot Chicago beats Philadelphia, right? Midnight, I don't think they can. There's no way they can call it a fluke, right? Like, we beat them twice now. No more fluke talk. They better not. I do think I saw a lot of people say, oh, Bryce is only good against Atlanta, which I thought was really funny. Like, they're just not even going to credit him for, breaking the Panthers' single-game record for passing yards, because
it's against Atlanta, though. But aren't those same Falcons fans saying that it's not a rivalry because Atlanta always wins?
I've heard a lot of Falcons fans say we're not even rivals. I don't understand them.
You're going for a 4th and 5. They're lining up to.
With this offense, that's a choice.
Yeah, you wouldn't think surely they're not going to snap it.
Even if they get it, I still think that is definitely a choice.
They're
gonna take the 3 probably.
Mm-hmm.
It's windy out there, but they're that close in range. It should be fine. I look forward to seeing what the talking heads say midnight. I don't think anyone's gonna have the audacity to say Atlanta's better anymore. Although I told Daniel earlier, I swear if Atlanta's above us in any power rankings, I didn't actually say anything beyond that, but I'm going to be quite unhappy. I'll probably react to it in my next Power Rankings video, probably mocking whoever's rankings those would be.
Yeah.
Because that's unacceptable. Like, how do you beat a team twice and then still have people saying, oh, yeah, but they're the better team, so.
Right.
It's crazy.
Very crazy. At this point, it would be inexcusable to put Atlanta above y'all.
Yeah, we got 3 more wins than them, and 2 of them are against Atlanta, so. 34 yards for Elliott here to extend the lead to a whole 6 points. Kick is up, and it's good. Right down the middle. Exciting game. Riveting, really.
Mm-hmm. True.
The Bears are doing miracles this season. Will not be surprised if they do it and win it. It's possible.
Yeah, they surely could. I mean, it's interesting to see, will they continue to do this? Will they implode at some point? And then, long-term, how good do we think Caleb Williams can be? I think those are all intriguing questions.
I maintain my stance on Williams. I think he can be one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. So I'm standing by that. I still think he has a higher ceiling than Drake May, and I know that will sound insane right now, but it's year 2, man. Let's give it some time.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a ton of talent. I see some kind of I see a little Mahomes in him. I saw Mahomes in college at least. I see some Rodgers in him too. I know that's kind of a popular comparison these days, but I agree with it, so I'm just gonna state that as well. But I like Williams. I don't know that this is gonna be the year. Chicago, they haven't beaten anyone good yet. I'm gonna credit them for being the bad teams. You have to do that, but I need to see them beat someone good before believing in them to that degree. They go and upset Philadelphia, though. That would be a statement. That'll be a Friday game too. So a lot of eyes will be on that. Yeah, a lot of people are watching that then. I think the Thanksgiving games are actually looking interesting. Last I checked.
Yeah, I was looking into that too. got Packers Lions in the morning, or I guess the noon game. Then we get Chiefs Cowboys.
That might be
Bengals,
fun.
Ravens.
That might be a lot of fun.
Chiefs Cowboys, yeah. Chiefs Cowboys actually could be surprisingly intriguing.
Yeah, with that if that offense shows up for Dallas, that'll be a fun game. Ravens
sure.
Bengals kind of depends. I guess if Burrow plays, the storylines will be good at least. But if the Bengals can score, it'll be a fun game.
That's true.
Listening to McAfee console his boy that's a Packers fan after we beat them was both entertaining and insulting. I felt insulted every single week we've won a game because all of their fans are like, "Oh, that's Carolina's Super Bowl. Oh, we lost to the lowly Panthers. Yeah. That's terrible." What do you mean? How can it be our Super Bowl when it's our 5th win? What are you talking about, Green Bay?
Right.
It's not like you lost to the Jets. Only saving grace for Panthers' upcoming games is we're the underdog. Hope they take that with a chip on their shoulder. True. I hope so. I hope we don't get big-headed or anything. Gotta stay focused and play like we did today on offense. And our defense can be better, but it's fine. We're a young team.
Now in 6 games, you were underdogs in.
True.
Yeah, that's valid. Yeah, I mean that's good.
Let's stay as underdogs.
Yes, you might as well.
Yeah. We'll probably be favored in the rematch against New Orleans, but we're not getting swept by the Saints, right?
Right, you might think.
I might cry. If of all the teams that could sweep us. San Francisco, by the way, is currently favored by 7 against us. It's at home, so there's that. Home for San Francisco on Monday Night Football next week.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So that indicates they'd
be a fun game.
I hope so. I think we can move the ball in that defense. It's just if we can resist turning it over like we resisted today, then we'll stay in it. But that'd be the key thing because I don't think we can stop all the weapons on that offense long enough. We'll have to win a shootout is my guess, my early guess on that game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to that. A primetime game where we have a good record. Unbelievable.
For sure.
Ooh, Tampa is also a big underdog. 6.5 point favorite is LA Rams on Sunday Night Football.
Wow, that's a big spread.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised by that. Like if I were
betting, Tampa's not as good as they were advertised to be, but
wobbly pass there.
Yeah, that was not great.
Might have gotten tipped or something. Davis all over it again. But yeah, Tampa probably was not as good as advertised, which I think we probably were both kind of saw that coming early in the season. Like they're winning every week with a game-winning drive from Baker. What happens when he can't do that for you? The losses are going to come at some point.
The magic runs out. Yes,
it was bound to happen, especially with all those injuries.
Yeah, at some point.
Buffalo's favored by 3.5 against you guys on Thursday. That's the early spread. The Chiefs are favored against the Colts.
Oh, I'm on Raw.
I'm on Raw wide open into Philly territory.
Wow.
All right, we might have a game.
We might have a game, indeed, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just over here looking at spreads for next week, and the Lions are deciding to wake up now. Okay, sure. Oh gosh, the Ravens are favored by 14.5. That's fun. They're playing the Jets.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And Seattle's favored by 12.5 against the Titans. Honestly, the spread's not big enough in that one.
Right. Hammer that over. Although I guess they were close against us, so I don't know. But we're not as good as the Seahawks, though, especially with Davis Mills. God's going to throw. Yeah. Jamison Williams. He's going to get the touchdown.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, he's gone. I had a little bit of lag there. Dang. That sucks.
Wait, what sucks?
I said I had a little bit of lag on the game there, so I was...
Oh, okay. Yep.
No, it froze up when he caught the ball, so I didn't know where he was going.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's the worst time to freeze up.
Catches him, then outruns. Against Quinyon Mitchell, who's number 0?
I think so. Yep.
Got the touchdown.
Yeah, Quinyon Mitchell just got burnt there. Yikes. Assuming we got that correct.
Right. Yes.
All right. Detroit, we got a game. And given the state of Philly's offense, Detroit only needs one more touchdown to put this game away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm joking, but not
true.
really.
Right, totally.
I mean, Steve, we all have bad games, don't we? I feel everyone in this league has had a bad game at one point.
Yeah.
Just is what it is. That's the state of this league. We've
But
got.
imagine if y'all won that one.
We would
Y'all
be leading the division
7-5
right
or
now.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just missed the PAT.
Oh really? Oh no, I'm behind.
Ah. Why? Why?
Let me see.
Why? I'm telling you, we have the worst luck with these Sunday games, Daniel.
Well, you know what? This is actually good because then the score would have been 6-7 if they got it. Now
My
it's
mind
just
didn't even go there. Ugh. Yikes.
Yes. That was kind of mean, Steve, but we still beat y'all.
It's all that matters, right? All that matters.
I mean, y'all lost to New Orleans, but you beat Atlanta twice. You beat the Packers. You beat the Cowboys.
Yeah. I mean, our only true statement win was probably the Packers game, and a lot of people are
Right.
getting low on the Packers right now, so I understand the perception.
Yeah, that's true.
And look, I don't think I've been trying to hype us up as, like, a legitimate team. I'm still trying to resist saying we're a playoff team. I'm trying so hard to not let my delusion fully take over, which give me until my power rankings video when I say we're in the playoffs again.
Mm-hmm.
I'll find a way.
Right.
Yeah, that loss is going to haunt us. Yet, if we finish a game short of the playoffs, that's going to be the game we look back on and go, why? We would have been in.
Right.
Oh, well. If we win against... The Niners is a must-win game, in my opinion. We got to beat the Niners, or else there's no way we're getting a wild card spot. We would have to swipe the division from Tampa, so...
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And I don't see us sweeping Tampa. It just seems so unlikely. I'm here for it, though. Oh, man. What a game. What a game.
What a game, indeed. It's tied. There's intrigue. It's exciting. No one knows what's going to happen.
We should have planned to just do one of the earlier games.
Yeah, we should have done, I don't know, like Seahawks, Rams, or something like that.
Reacting to all 4 of Darnold's interceptions would have been fun.
Would have been, more fun than this.
So far, hey, we could be in for a great second half for all we know, but so far, it's not been that exciting of a game.
Yeah.
I said it really early in the season, and then Drew Brees saw that and copied it, because that's what Saints do. They don't have their own ideas. They got to copy you. The Eagles are boring. They're methodical on offense. They get the job done usually. Not today, but usually. But they're really boring. So, and I'm kidding. Drew Brees did not copy me on that.
Right. Yeah.
I said it first, but he got way more hate than I did.
Totally. Yep, that's true. It helps that you're not like a Hall of Fame quarterback with a huge voice.
Yeah, I'm really lucky that that's not my situation in life right now.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank God you're not in that situation.
Yeah, it
Millions
must be
of
terrible.
dollars in bank. Yeah.
AJ Brown did a thing, by the way.
Yeah, he did do a thing.
9 yards. Who is
Maybe
83?
he'll stop. I don't know. 83 on the Eagles.
That's not
or-
Goddard, is it? They got a first down
It might
catch.
be.
I don't think that's Goddard, though.
I thought Goddard was like 86 or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so, because I don't know who that is. That didn't look like Dallas Goddard right there.
Goddard's like 88 according to these photos, unless it was updated. I don't know who 83 is.
I'm trying to find out real quick. Kylan Granson.
Kylan Granson?
Okay. I think he was a former Colt, or whatever that's worth. I don't know why I know that.
Yeah. Should have stayed.
Yeah, could be on a better team.
Right, totally better team.
We'll find out in the Super Bowl. Philadelphia taking on Indianapolis in February. Please no.
Right. Oh wow, is that? Oh, Devonta Smith finally caught a ball.
There we go. It's a miracle. 2nd and 5 now in Detroit territory. Hurts. Looking to throw for the first down. It's caught. Look at that.
Yeah, that's the best catch I was referring to. I'm ahead, aren't I?
No, that was Jahan Dotson on this one. I think I'm ahead.
Oh, I'm way behind then.
Wait, how much time is on the clock for you right now?
I have 3:03.
What? Oh, you're ahead then, because I'm at 3:10.
Oh, Purple. Oh, he got though. Okay, well, I'm ahead of you.
How are you so far ahead? Wasn't I just ahead?
Well, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I see the fumble now. Yikes.
I think when you lagged, like, I tried to go ahead, or I don't know, but
That's funny.
how ahead am I? Am I like what 5-10 seconds ahead or something?
What's the clock at right now for
I
you?
have 2:34.
Okay, last I saw it was 2:47, so about 2:40 right now.
So 2:28.27.
So you're about 10 seconds ahead. Gosh,
Okay, I'll pause for
that's
10
crazy.
seconds.
We're going 2-1 against the NFC West and 2-1 against the NFC South. If we do that, if we upset the Rams or Seahawks, that'd be great. We've had the Seahawks number for a while. I think we do fairly well against them, so it's possible.
Oh, he's busting one open.
Oh, yeah.
That is.
Wow. Second and 13, and you run for a first down. Yikes.
How much time do you have now?
2:10.
Okay, I'm like about 3 seconds behind, but that's fine.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna make this work. Okay, what are you at now?
Well, now it's 2.
Well, yeah, that did not help at all. We're both in the morning. We're gonna have to wait and find out.
They just panned the Sunday night thing. They're showing the replay.
Okay, so now somehow I think I'm behind again. How? It's harder to sync up than I would have thought. That's
They're
funny.
just now paying to the commercial. What the heck is that commercial?
Dog training with robots. That
Dog training with robots.
modern commercials are so weird.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the product is based on this.
I guess it's like, yeah, I don't know what you're trying to do there. Like, how do you dog train? Oh, is this a movie? Because I see the mature. Oh, it's a video game. Okay.
Oh yeah, of course. Obviously, that was clear the whole time.
Totally. We should stream that game next time.
Oh yeah.
Now they're showing the Jags. They go from dog training to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Honestly, not that much different.
Yeah, get all the comments out now before they're in the playoffs.
Right.
If they make the playoffs, I'm picking whoever they play. I don't trust the Jags. Like I don't trust the top seeds in the AFC, but I trust the Jags even less. So.
Right. No, the Jags are not that good.
Oh, can you imagine the Jags playing like Denver in the playoffs? It'd be such a gross game.
Oh my gosh. The winner of that game is gonna like advance.
It's terrible. It's terrible. It's not right.
Yeah.
Oy. Eagles and Denver are playoff teams right now, but the way they play make me sleep. Agreed. Yep.
That's true.
Oh, that's the Super Bowl we all would dread. If it's Denver, Philadelphia, whoever scores 10 points wins?
Yeah. At this point, you have the Vic Fangio revenge, or Vic Fangio versus former team.
How about
Fangio.
that? Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a cool storyline. All for like a 10-13 final score.
But
where either Jalen Hurts,
I was gonna say either
Jalen Hurts is a 2-time Super Bowl champion, or Bo Nix has a ring.
Oh, I don't want either of those outcomes.
No.
I was gonna try to say that would be worse. It might be worse than the Patriots-Rams Super Bowl years ago, 13-3, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like, I think Philly Denver could top that.
Year, I wouldn't mind Patriots Rams this year.
Yeah, that could be fun. I'd be okay with that to some degree.
Right. Yes.
If Bryce can ball out, it can finally silence the doubters. He's not going to silence the doubters unless he balls out for the rest of the year, honestly.
True.
Like, I'm not fully back in yet. My stance right now is I need to see it again, because that was only his second good game of the year. I hope that that's the version of Bryce we get every week, though. That'd be great.
Oh, he's going to get a solid run.
Yeah, Philadelphia is going to score on this drive, barring a turnover.
Right.
Tank Bigsby, seeing him again. Good for him. Good for him. Letting Saquon rest up a bit.
Yeah.
A minute and a half to go here. This is so fun. It's going to be 9-6 at halftime, isn't it?
Seeming like it.
Yeah, exactly. Eagles versus Denver is Rams Patriots all over again. Do we have to watch that Super Bowl if it happens? Can we just all agree collectively to skip it and crown someone else the champion? Fakes the pitch. Throws to Brown. First and goal now.
Yep. Okay, I think I'm still a little bit ahead by like 2 or 3 seconds. Let me just pause it for like 2 seconds. All right, we'll see.
They're showing the replay right now. Circled.
Yeah.
Okay, this might be the closest we're getting.
Yeah. Throw, catch.
The real 9 has appeared. Yes. Yes. Exactly. The real
9 turnovers on the year, I believe, for JJ McCarthy.
Unless he had another one that we missed, which would not
right.
surprise me.
Not surprise me at all.
But the real 9 has ice in his veins.
Yeah, Saquon, I think he's going to punch it in.
Yeah, that's a touchdown. He's in. He fought for that. They called a touchdown. Philadelphia in the end zone.
It is indeed a touchdown.
This game is still not that interesting, unfortunately.
No. We need both sides to score now.
We need the Lions to score within a minute.
Yes.
Heck of a run by Saquon, though, assuming this doesn't come back.
I think the knee did go down.
Where was the ball, though? Did it break the plane?
That's a question. I don't know.
I'm not sure. That's actually kind of close. Need to see a different angle, though. I don't love the angle they just showed.
Right, no, that angle is not great.
This angle definitely doesn't help.
Right.
Let's look at it from behind to where we can't see the ball.
That angle. Well,
that,
AJ Brown.
Yeah. Oh, he's short. Yeah. It looks like
he is well short. Yeah.
If his knee was down there where it froze. Yeah. Yeah. They did miss the PAT. Yeah. Just typical Sunday night shenanigans.
Yep.
You know it. Yep.
You know it.
Now, this game does have major implications in the NFC, though. I mean, because this is going to be a tiebreak. Philadelphia would have the tiebreak over the Lions, so it could decide home field advantage in the playoffs. So, definitely something on the line here for both teams. Would love a Niners-Bills Super Bowl. I would love to see Buffalo in the Super Bowl. I absolutely would. I don't want to see the Niners there for the third time in recent memory, for me at least. I guess fourth time if you go back to, 2013 for the Harbaugh Bowl?
Yeah.
I'm good.
We good.
It's a nice story and all, them battling through adversity and all the injuries. Like, they're easier to root for this year than most years, but I'm good. Let's see some new faces in the Super Bowl.
I don't know if I want to see another Kyle Shanahan Super Bowl loss.
No, or, another Buffalo loss. It'd be a Super Bowl tragedy if those two teams face off.
That's true. Well, I feel like if the Bills made it, it would be really exciting for them. But the Bills' problem is the AFC Championship. They just never get past that.
Fortunately, the Chiefs look like they're not going to be there this year? ?
You wouldn't think.
Based on how things are trending. We're saying this, but a switch could flip at any moment and they just win out. It's possible.
I mean, I would be so down for a Colts-Patriots AFC Championship. Sign me up for that.
It's fun. A lot of offense, I bet, in that game.
Colts-Patriots, and then let's do I don't know, Seahawks-Lions.
Yeah. Well, if we're going for a unique, that would definitely fit it. Jared Goff against Sam Darnold. Imagine telling that to somebody 5 years ago.
True.
And I don't know that Seattle is as fun to watch as other teams, though. Detroit, I've always felt is just fun to watch. Not tonight, obviously, but blame Philadelphia. The Rams and Seahawks can be fun to watch. It's just kind of hit or miss, I think. They're very similar, just machines. They beat up on you. I don't know, though.
Yeah. They're going to call Philly short, I think.
Yeah, that's...
reversed, yeah.
That's the right call.
Tush push.
I thought we might have been able to escape without a tush push, but no! Gotta have it.
Let's watch this glorious football play together. That is the tush push. It's a masterpiece. Why? This is basically Picasso playing football. Yep. Touchdown Eagles.
Good job, Jalen Hurts. You're such a good quarterback. Saquon Barkley, fantasy manager, just got robbed.
Mona Lisa paint, or Bobby Fischer play chess, or Warren Buffett trade in the stock market. Is this beauty that we saw?
Art takes all shapes and forms, I guess.
That's
gross.
True.
This is so gross.
Yeah, what a play.
All right, Midnight says I'll root for CMC, therefore I root for San Fran by default. I'm more of the type to root for the player, but root against the team. So I hope CMC continues his fantastic year. Probably a career best season if he continues his pace. I hope San Francisco doesn't win the Super Bowl, though, or even make it. I'm good on that. Yeah, I was going to see, what would be a fun matchup in the NFC Championship? If you just want fun, make it a good game.
I I feel like the Bears would need to be in it.
That
Bears
would be fun.
Versus
Lions, and just hope that they don't run up the score again.
Right. Yeah, I guess you do risk like the Bears getting destroyed in that game.
It would be like last year when Philly played Washington. It's basically the same thing, right?
Right.
Division rivals, the young up-and-coming team taking on the elite team, and then the elite team blows them out. I think the Lions and probably a healthy Tampa team at that point would be a lot of fun, I'd imagine. Maybe. Get Mike Evans back, get Chris Godwin on the field, especially. So Lions Bucks would be fun. I don't want that, but it would be fun in the NFC Championship. In the AFC, you gotta put Indy in there with that offense. That'd be a lot of fun. Indy and no one from the West. Nope. Probably the Patriots, yeah. Just for the storyline, it'd be fun. Bills would make it fun. The Ravens would be fun. Rams, Bucks, sorry. Alright. I think the Lions are more fun to watch, but that's just me. Oh, sorry, the Eagles made the PAT. I'm just bad at updating, we decided.
Yeah, no, I got you, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. I should probably tune back into the game now that points are on the board. Joel said Lions versus Bills was my pick last year. I wish that had happened. Could happen this year.
That would have been fun, yep.
My preseason pick was Lions-Ravens. I had the Ravens winning. I strayed from that pretty quickly, but I found my way back to it this past week. But I got the Lions winning, so... Victory formation despite trailing by 7.
Yeah, right. Odds are they will not win despite the victory formation.
Yeah, well, Detroit does get the ball to start the second half, so I can appreciate not being overly aggressive. There are 16 seconds to go. All right, 13-6 at halftime. It's been a game.
Stafford's a ring. I say he retires. I don't. I feel like Stafford is younger than we realize. Like, I still feel like he has like 3 or 4 like good years he could play. I don't think he's retiring.
I don't have much of a read on that. I know there was some... I think there's some whispers of it this past offseason, but I don't think it ever was going to lead to anything. He seems like he wanted to play. Obviously wanted to play.
Yeah, I just think like Rodgers is playing to 41. Like, I think
we were talking about this the other day, weren't we? I don't know if it was on a video or stream or just a post-pod.
I think, no, we did have this discussion before. Like, Stafford's only 37. Well, he'll be 38 in February. So you would think he has like 3 good years, or well, good. I'm maybe not good, like 1 or 2 more good years, and probably 3 to 4 where he could still be intact.
Yeah, and then the counterpoint is Peyton Manning probably thought that too, and he did go out winning a ring, but he was, terrible that year. So
pretty bad, yeah.
If Stafford could somehow,
it might objectively be like best for your legacy to retire after a Super Bowl win, just like. I mean, I guess if he really enjoys playing, he could do it. But then, like, what is he really gaining? I mean, like, if he could win another Super Bowl, that would really cement his legacy. But I feel like the odds of that would not be great.
If he wins 2 more Super Bowls, low-key, he's entering GOAT status at that point. Like, top 5 quarterback of all time, at least. Top 4,
yeah,
probably.
For sure. I mean, it's based on rings. He would obviously pass Favre and Rodgers and, combined, which is crazy. He'd be 1 below Montana.
Yeah.
He'd have as many as Mahomes.
True.
Mahomes is 3, right?
Yeah, Mahomes has 3. Stafford in this another hypothetical. If he wins 2 more
really
Super Bowls.
random hypothetical. Where he
Gotta
wins
love
2
it.
more Super Bowls.
Yeah. It's possible. It's definitely possible. Man.
Imagine if ring number 3, he beats Mahomes in that Super Bowl. So Mahomes lost to Brady and Stafford. 2
of the greatest at that point.
Yeah, for sure.
It would be crazy to see the narrative change so drastically at that point. Because I think at a certain point in time, a lot of people were questioning if Stafford would even be a Hall of Famer. And then he won that Super Bowl, and he's still playing really well. He's on pace to have his best statistical season this year, which is insane, by the way.
Yeah.
Having Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams probably helps, but I'm not trying to discredit him. I'm just saying it's nice to have those weapons. He's always had weapons, though.
No, that's true. He sure always has.
People think he's leading the race for MVP right now, so I think he has another couple years to his career before retirement. Do people really think that yet? It's tough to tell because so many people talk Drake May, and then until last week, that's all I'd heard for a little bit. The Matthew Stafford MVP chatter kind of came out of nowhere. I've been talking about it for a month. Sorry, just got to take a victory lap there before I'm inevitably wrong. Right. I don't know if he'll end up winning MVP or anything. I don't have a prediction on that yet, but it'll probably be Drake May with the schedule he has. I think he'll probably continue to put up good stat lines, and that'll definitely help. The Patriots are going to keep winning. I don't think they're going to give it to Taylor. So I think Taylor would probably be my actual MVP right now, but I don't.
We've learned though, a non-quarterback's not ever winning it. Like we've seen, like Saquon have a historic year, like Cooper Kupp that other year, I think. I mean, if Taylor gets enough touchdowns and the Colts end up with the 1 seed, I think he will have a very compelling case. But I think they'll probably end up giving it to Drake May. I don't disagree with you. It's just. Oh yeah, CMC also had another historic year, I think. Didn't he, like, recently, where he could have won it? But, it's not quarterback award. Or it is a quarterback award. But,
only quarterbacks can win this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Taylor. It is Taylor, but they won't give it to him.
I guess Taylor's just the up front, the front runner for the offensive player of the year.
I would put JSN somewhere in the conversation, too, if the Seahawks end up, atop the NFC, and he breaks the receiving record. I would have his name in the conversation at least. Like, if you break the receiving record, you better be in the conversation, right?
Sure, yeah.
Assuming his touchdowns are also there, but he's only got 5 on the year, which is... Or, I don't know if that's updated or not, but ESPN Stats says that, so...
Yeah.
Could get some more touchdowns. Taylor's got, 17, so...
Yeah.
He's scoring a lot of points. Yeah, I don't know. Who do you think will end up winning MVP? You got a midseason prediction here?
It's really hard to say. I'd have to look at the stats. My gut, I feel like maybe Stafford. I think the NFL would want Stafford to win one before he retires. I mean, part of it is a storyline, narrative, whatever you want to call it, thing.
Absolutely.
It's last year, the objective best player didn't win MVP. I feel like if he keeps it up and the Rams win the division, they're like the 2 or 3 seed or something. I would probably predict Stafford.
Hey, I'm here for it. I would love it. I think that'd be awesome. Yeah. I'm guessing it's Stafford or May. I don't know if anyone else will rise up to really enter that conversation. I'm looking up the stats right now. Like, Herbert is top 3 in passing, but he's throwing it over too much, and his team is about to collapse, it feels like. Daniel Jones, he's not the best player on his own team. I'm not putting him up for MVP right now.
Right.
Mahomes' team has 5 losses.
Yeah, the odds are Stafford plus 150, May plus 200. Then the next one is Josh Allen is plus 475. So it's Stafford and May, and then Allen, and then Taylor is 4th. Wow. That's honestly surprising.
I don't understand why Josh Allen is that high, but okay. That seems questionable.
Then it's Mahomes, Hurts, Goff, Jackson, Darnold, Baker, Jones, Love, Herbert, yeah. Caleb Williams is 10th or something.
Oh, okay.
Not 10th, 14th.
I mean, that's a sleeper to watch. If the Bears stun everyone in a couple weeks in Philadelphia, he'd get a lot of hype after that, I bet. Mm-hmm. I will not be predicting that, but it is a possibility. I mean,
if Caleb Williams wins the NFL MVP, I do not know what multiplex universe we're living in.
I mean, preseason, we probably would have said it's more likely than Drake May winning MVP, to be fair.
Right. I feel like this year, I just don't see it.
No, the way things have gone, yeah. The way things stand right now, it seems pretty crazy. But
Josh above Jonathan is a crime.
I agree.
It's a quarterback award, though.
It's terrible, man. It's terrible. Jonathan Taylor is the MVP right now. We'll see if that holds up, though. I guess technically, I don't know. The Colts could collapse. It's possible. That's not something we've talked about a lot yet, but I mean,
who was the last non-quarterback to win? Was it Adrian Peterson?
I think so. So you got to go back over a decade.
Right, that was a long time ago.
Yeah. I'm looking up the Colts' schedule, by the way, because we haven't talked a lot about the potential for a collapse. There could be potential. You're not predicting it yet, but if they lose to the Chiefs, who are favored over them, they then turn around and play Houston. And, I mean, Indy will be favored in that game, but imagine they drop the game against the Chiefs, and then they lose to you guys. They're suddenly 8-5. They get the Jags, the Seahawks, the Niners, the Jags again, and then you guys in Week 18. It might not be a done deal.
That's true. I mean, there's still room for them to collapse.
This game is so boring. We're just floating out all the hypotheticals tonight.
Right.
I don't see Taylor getting it this year if Saquon didn't get it last year. I think the big difference could be the amount of touchdowns, because I think Taylor's on pace for even more touchdowns than Saquon had last year. I know the yardage would be different. Saquon is going to end up having more yards last year than Taylor's going to have this year, I would think. In 10 games, he's got 1139, so I don't know what that puts him on pace for. He's average, okay, so probably around 1,700 yards, because he's getting 113 a game.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It's going to be the touchdowns, though. If he has a real case, that would be it.
Yeah. So what's crazy, because I'm also bored and just looking at random stuff. So like how Adrian Peterson, so he won the MVP. He won in 2012, a year where we had a 5,100 yard passing.
That had to be Drew Brees, right?
Yeah, it was Drew Brees.
Only Drew Brees could do that.
5,100 yards, 43 touchdowns. 19 picks, but, 43 touchdowns. Drew Brees had 5,100 yards, 43 touchdowns, and did not win the MVP to a running back.
Yeah, that's Drew Brees for you. That's him. Yep.
Did Drew Brees never win an MVP?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he
Even though he's one of the most accurate passers of all time and had numerous 5,000-yard seasons, he never got there.
That's crazy. Yeah.
He's one of the greater quarterbacks of all time. I'll say that as a Saints hater. He was fantastic. It's crazy he didn't ever win MVP.
He was really good. Yeah.
I agree. I agree with that.
I think he's a little bit underappreciated in like the all-time echelon, but he was great.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't know if the odds on the Chiefs-Colts game are updated after today's game or not, but I would imagine with the Chiefs, I think the Chiefs are at home. I think it's probably going to stay for them being favored. Based on all that we've seen this season, the Colts should be the favorite. That doesn't mean I'm picking them to win that game. I'm kind of torn on that at the moment, to be honest. I don't know who I'm picking there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say that the Colts have earned the right to be favored over the Chiefs, based on what we've seen from both teams this year. Regardless of who I end up picking, I think the Colts should be favored, if that makes sense. You get what I mean, Daniel?
Totally. I did not phase out. Was thinking about other stuff, but I believe you. Yes, I take your word for it.
All right. Cool.
Yes,
that works. Alrighty.
Indeed.
All right. Hey, who do you think will end up winning Offensive Rookie of the Year, and why is it Ted McMillan?
I mean, I don't know. I don't see anyone else who has a super compelling case.
It was Igbuka for a while, but he's kind of fallen off a little bit.
Yeah.
Tyler Warren could be up there. I'll say that.
That's true. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I feel like Tet's got to be the front runner, unless I'm missing something obvious, but it's clearly not
Before
Ashton.
today, it wasn't.
I'm sure Ashton was the preseason favorite, but it's not going to be him, you wouldn't think.
Definitely not Cam Ward. I don't think he's getting in that at all.
Yeah.
I think Jackson Dart is going to win the award if he stays healthy enough to, play enough games to be considered for it.
Right. Yeah, that could be true.
It'll probably be Dart because awards are for quarterbacks. But
right.
I think Tet will end up. He's gonna get 1,000 yards, I believe. I'm gonna win the infamous pepper bet this time. Need to remind Sox that we did that again.
Yes, gotta. Does Sox have a part in that bargain though? Does he have to do anything?
I don't know if we ever decided on that or not.
Sure.
I think he's the type who would still do something though, as long as we're reasonable.
Yeah, I feel like it was just I feel like last time with who was that other receiver we did it on? It was
so
T-Mac?
Panthers fans who are unaware, you guys will remember Terrace Marshall Jr. There was once a time I was all in on him, and I thought he was going to break out. So I was betting that he was going to go for 1,000 yards in his I think it was his third season. He did not, as you probably know if you're a Panthers fan. You remember he was really, really bad. Like, Terrace Marshall walked so that Jonathan Mingo could run, basically.
Right. Well, I think it was like, now that I think of it, I don't even think it was like you and Sox. I think it was like you and like everyone else. And then like, so I think Sox is the one who reminded you. So I think if anything, I don't even know if those receipts exist. Like, I think I was the one who said like, well, we're going to start like betting things. We got to actually have something to bet with. And then you were like, okay, then Terrace Marshall gets 1,000 yards. If not, eat pepper or whatever. And then, that's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, back in the good old days. And that was pre-Football for Fun, right? Or
I think
no,
that was the
it was
first
after.
edition. Yeah, it was like basically during our first like iteration.
Yeah, it's a shame that we let it die before, the culmination of that, where I had to eat a spicy pepper and then a sour candy.
Yeah,
my punishment for believing in Terrace Marshall Jr.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we drafted Tet McMillan, and Sox is like, hey, you want to do this again? And I'm like, okay, I'm in. Sure, I believe.
And you will likely not have to eat a pepper.
Okay, what happens if he suffers? Like, I'm not wishing this. I hope it doesn't happen. What if he just suffers an injury and misses a bunch of games?
Gibbs is a nice play.
Can it be void at that point? It's not my fault.
I don't know. I feel like normally these bets, like if this were gambling, like you would lose regardless.
True.
So gambling doesn't really I'm not saying it's gambling. We don't condone gambling here at Football for Fun, but I'm just kind of giving that comparison. But
yeah, I got you.
Yeah. I was gonna say something else I forgot. Anyway.
Man, Terrace, what could have been? I'm glad you know it too. You know it too.
You know what? I think like Sox and I were on Football for Fun together when that happened. We did the first round of the draft.
That is what happened. I got pinged because I was busy for the first round.
Yeah, very unfortunately, very sadly. And then Sox got to take over. Or not take over, but just join.
He did join for a while.
Sox and Devin at some point were on the call.
Yeah, I remember watching that back because you guys were confused about Carolina the previous year. Because I think one of you said we had a first-round pick, and the other was confused. And I'm sitting there going, we didn't, but then we traded up to get Xavier Leggett. So you're both right, kind of.
Like, you didn't have your original pick.
Yeah, we traded up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've missed on a lot of receivers in the late first or early second. Terrace Marshall, as you infamously know, Jonathan Mingo, and then Xavier Leggett. We'll see how year 3 goes. I have a hard time reacting to him playing poorly a lot this year because a part of me will say, yeah, he's kind of developmental, and year 3 was when he was most likely to break out. And then the other part of me reacts immediately and goes, Xavier Leggett is terrible. He's just Jonathan Mingo all over again, but with personality. And then he has a great day today, so...
Yeah.
I say we gotta wait till year 3 for Leggett.
Right. Yeah, we'll see.
I do love how we're the one team to ever draft an LSU receiver and miss. Except Jacksonville this year, or last year, I guess. Apparently, Brian Thomas Jr. gave up.
Right. Jags drafted Travis Hunter, and he's like, nope.
Oh, peace out. Yeah. Yeah.
But haha, the Jags.
That is kind of a crazy fall-off, though, for Brian Thomas Jr.
Yeah.
You know what's one thing that's funny? I went back and watched your fantasy football video you did in the preseason, and it's like all the guys you said to draft is just, that didn't age well.
That's true. I think I didn't watch it back, but I do remember it did cross my mind. Like, I gave some bad recommendations, didn't I? I said Buck Irving was can't miss. Like,
and then he missed a lot of games.
Yes.
Whoops.
Right. Yeah. That was pretty funny.
And then I won't even blame you for Malik Neighbors. Like, who could have predicted a season ender in MetLife Stadium?
No, that's true. I'm sure if he was upright, he would have been elite. But
yeah, absolutely.
Maybe I am not an authoritative figure in fantasy football.
No, it just means you have to try again next offseason.
Yeah, totally. No, I'll just do it again. It'll be then the memes for the memes.
Yeah, suggest Brian Thomas Jr. for a late round steal.
Right. Totally. 4th and 5, they're going for it, by the way. Oh, he dropped it!
Oh my gosh. But they haven't even sent out the ball for me yet. You got even further ahead.
Oh, wow. I'm way ahead. Okay.
Did I lag at some point, I guess? Whoops.
Maybe.
Hang on, let me... Forward to live. Okay. I guess I lagged at some point. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was a little low, but, you know, you got to make that catch, man. You're getting paid top-tier money.
It's a hard one to make, but yeah, you theoretically should.
That's going to hurt. Was Shador the problem today, or was it not having a line, running game, or receivers? Jerry Jeudy had a decent day, I thought, at receiver, and Quinshot Judkins was not bad. He was fine. The O-line, I'm sure, was a problem. I didn't watch a ton of that game, but Shador is definitely part of the problem there. Like, we can say that there are other problems there, but watching the game, Shador was just bad. He had chances to make plays, actually. Like, it was satisfying to watch him kind of roll out of the pocket and move on the run and throw across his body at times, but then he just overthrew, underthrew, completely missed. It was bad.
I mean, the whole quarterback room is like, I mean, no one's inspired by Dylan Gabriel either necessarily. Although I do say it's funny though that like Gabriel had 10 attempts and got 68 yards. Sanders had 16 attempts and only got 47.
That interception, by the way, was really bad, I thought.
Yeah, I mean, from what I watched, it just looked like my thought was like, yeah, buddy, this is not Colorado. Nope.
Yeah, Jeudy also, by the way, I said he had a good day. He only had 21 yards. That's my bad. I just saw the one catch near the end where he made some guys miss. It was really cool. I thought he had a good day, but no, just one catch. And Njoku only one catch.
What I wonder for Shador now, it might sound crazy making this comparison. I'm not comparing like the character or even the film style or anything like that. Film style or lack thereof. Do you know who I'm going to compare him to?
I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know where you're going with this.
I'm thinking Johnny Manziel.
Ooh.
Now the difference is Manziel was actually drafted in the first round and Shador wasn't. But high profile name just kind of feels like they just like played backyard football in college and it worked. But in the NFL, it's not a great comparison. Again, you know, they're drafted different, but people thought Shador would be a first round pick.
They did, us included.
And I think Shador studies film, unlike Manziel did, which he literally admitted to. Did you know there was a documentary that came out? And Manziel just said like, "Yeah, I did not watch film. I watched."
Yeah, Manziel did a lot of honest talking after his career ended.
Yeah,
I can appreciate that.
Personally, I would try to get out of there. Sorry, buddy, you're a 6th round pick.
He could have been a Raven, but no, didn't want to back up Lamar.
Browns just seem like a terrible organization at the moment. I mean, theoretically, I agree with you. It's just as a 6th round pick, like you don't exactly have that pull. I mean, I guess you can try to play
5th round pick to be fair, but
same
point.
I keep thinking he's 6th round pick. My bad. My bad, Mr.
I just got to correct you before we have a legion of Sanders defenders come in here saying, "How dare you!"
I don't want these Sanders defenders attacking me. No, please have mercy. Yeah, I don't know why it's ingrained in my brain he was a 6th round pick, but. Yeah, I mean, you know, I see what I appreciate.
You got a reply from Midnight here. I'm interested in how you respond.
Johnny Shador, nothing alike, completely different style of play, and Shador watches film. Well, I did say that. I think Shador watches film. I mean, you know, I probably, if you, like, I don't necessarily disagree with you. That's just kind of what I saw. I just thought, like, today, I saw Shador, and maybe, to be fair, other quarterbacks do that. I think Caleb Williams does it. Like, and I'm not comparing Caleb to Johnny Manziel, but they just he thinks he's still in the Pac-12. Like, no, buddy, you're not. I just think like some of these quarterbacks, they rely so much on like physical skills, and it just doesn't really translate. Oh, we're getting another tush push special by the way.
Oh, great!
This is there's a yeah.
No,
we don't even get to see it. We don't even get to see the artwork that is the tush push.
Buddy jumped. That's terrible.
But I mean, like, if you tell me, like, with logic that their play styles are different, like, I can get behind that. I can't really argue against that. But I kind of see the parallel. I think it's just hard. I think it's easy to, like, rebuke the comparison because Shador's not, like, he's not going to a party the night before a game, getting hungover, and then, like, things like that. Are you frozen or are you just...
Oh no, I was just watching the play while listening to you talk.
Oh, okay. I
Um,
thought, yeah, I thought you were gonna get a reaction. I thought you were frozen for a second, but
oh no.
no, but like like no one thinks that like Sanders is like that, but I just kind of see some similarities.
Yeah, I don't have a lot to say about Johnny because I didn't get to watch him a lot. Like he was kind of his last year in college. I think was the first year I was really watching, and I was like 12 or something like that, pretty young. So
Yeah,
I didn't watch him a
well, you would have
lot,
been
but
younger than 12. I think you would have been like, because I think I would have been 12,
hold up.
or maybe
So
I
when
was
was his
11.
last year? Was that 2012 or 13?
I think his last year in college was 2012, because
Oh, jeez.
2013.
Yeah, I would have been a wee lad at 8 years old.
Well, no, because I remember that 2013, we had the one overall pick, and there are people saying we should have drafted or there are people who wanted us to draft Manziel.
Hmm.
I'm so glad we didn't. I don't love Clowney, but I'm so glad we didn't take Manziel.
I mean, from what I understand, if he, studied, he could have been an amazing quarterback. He was a lot of fun. Like the
Right.
highlights I've seen of him at A&M in college were awesome, but it's too bad it didn't work out. But what I was gonna say, from my limited knowledge, is Johnny he ran more than Shador does, and he's more mobile. But that's really all I got. So
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, I probably agree. Yeah, Johnny probably just ran around way more. Maybe I just haven't watched enough Shador in college, but I see what you're saying.
I mean, I didn't watch a ton of Shador in college either, but I was someone who said he was pretty good in college at Colorado.
Mhm.
I also maintained my stance throughout the draft process that I thought he was a second round talent, which apparently was also inaccurate according to NFL scouts. I don't know. Whoops.
Yeah, way off. Yep.
Yeah, remember when we said no way he falls out of the first? I don't care what the media says.
Right. Yeah, that was a crazy draft slide. Like, absolutely crazy.
Yeah, especially with all these other random quarterbacks going above him, just ridiculous.
And then of course he goes to the Browns. So yeah, Midnight. No, you're wrong. The other comparison is that they were both Cleveland Browns.
True. True. Sorry,
Yeah.
I was distracted.
I didn't even think about that. Like when I made that comparison, like yeah, they were both Cleveland Browns. That would make sense. But yeah.
Imagine that.
Yep.
With Cleveland though, because I think someone had said, I think it was Joel, just seemed like a terrible organization at the moment. I've had this stance that I think they have a bright future if they figure out the quarterback position and fix the offensive line, because that seems to be a recurring issue this season. So because I like Judkins a lot at running back, and I think Judy is fine at receiver. He can be year 2. Draft another one at some point. Build around that. You got a young tight end, Harold Fannin Jr. I think he's the future at that position for Cleveland, and you obviously have a defense, so you just add a quarterback into the equation who can play ball and add some guys to protect him. Like, you could fix this room in one offseason, possibly. I don't think they will, but I think they've got a lot of good pieces, though.
They've shown the ability to muster up a good team, like with Baker and then even with Joe Flacco that other year.
Yeah.
It's just that they don't get the quarterback right. I mean, they traded for Watson, which is a disaster that'll set them years back, but I mean, if Watson were good, then they would be all set.
Oh,
but,
gosh. Is there any shot we see Deshaun Watson play this year?
I feel like there's a more realistic possibility than we realize.
Hold up. Let me look this up. Deshaun Watson, when will...
I mean, he's got to be nearing his recovery.
Yeah, I've not heard hardly anything about him.
I mean, as you shouldn't. Like, he shouldn't be discussed much.
If he starts a game for Cleveland, I'm picking against Cleveland just out of hate. Well, that's
for sure. Yes.
Gross. Let's see. Return timeline is uncertain. Currently working his way back from Achilles injuries. Could return.
Also, Steve does ask why Cleveland choose him since he's not playing that much, and media talks about him for no reason all the time. I think what I've heard is that like the owner pressured the guys to pick him because like they picked Gabriel, so it's like why would you pick Dylan Gabriel and then turn back and pick Shador?
You remember the draft room, the front office, all the expressions and the very hesitant clapping they seemingly were doing.
Yeah, it's like right when they drafted Shador.
Yeah, it's like somebody forced him.
Yeah, for sure. No, they didn't do it on their own volition.
It did not appear that way, at least. So
I hadn't heard that like that's part of the reason they reached for Dylan Gabriel is so that they would not want to have to deal with having to draft Shador.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It actually is, yeah.
Hey, the Lions have the ball back, by the way, for anyone wondering. They got a chance to score a touchdown and tie the game at 13 each.
That's true.
Or go 3 and out. Both are possible. Y'all remember that viral Zach Wilson throw? Of course, yeah. And where he is now. Oh, yeah. Third on the depth chart in Miami, I believe. I think Quinn Ewers might be above him these days.
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right.
Unfortunate for him. I mean, he's only a millionaire, so.
Mm-hmm. Poor guy.
The Browns shore up their line and run game. If they just shore up the line, I think the run game's gonna come with it. Like Judkins is a good running back. They're gonna have a good running back in here for a while. Oh gosh, Gibbs.
He's going. Oh, look
wow,
at that.
Nice moves.
But,
oh my gosh. Wow. That's why you got Jahmyr Gibbs. Jeez.
Crazy, man.
Take a catch and get the yak all the way deep into Philly territory. That's a game swing. He was making some nasty moves there. My gosh. Now watch that replay. See, cut, move here, make that guy miss, just run past everybody. It's too bad somebody caught him. That would have been an awesome touchdown.
No, sure would have been.
Great block by Sewell, by the way. Helped set that up early on. They got the ball at the Philly 24 now. Oh, man. Give 6 the handoff.
Yeah,
only a couple yards there. Yeah, for the Browns skill positions, I think they need another receiver. I think they're good at tight end. They should move Njoku to a team. I don't know who needs a tight end, but someone who wants to give the veteran a chance to play for him. I think Harold Fannin is going to be their tight end moving forward. But yeah, they're really close to breaking through. So don't if they figure out the quarterback situation next year or the year after, they're not that far away.
Right.
I still think Stefanski's a good coach, by the way, so I'm not worried about him.
I don't think Davis Mills would succeed in Cleveland, but I could be wrong.
I wouldn't mind him getting a chance somewhere, but seems unlikely.
Right.
Mac Jones in Cleveland could be interesting, yeah. That's going to be a big storyline in the offseason. Like, where does Mac go, or does San Francisco let him go anywhere? Because they got him under contract, so.
That's true.
3rd and 4 now in Detroit. 8 minutes to go in the third. They're averaging 2.7 yards per rush. Philly's defensive line has been fantastic today here.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, against the offensive line and running game.
Absolutely been very dominant. And they're going to hand... Oh, wow, they got the first down on a run. Nice moves by Gibbs. Takes us inside the 10. Guys, we might have a tied game soon. The intrigue's going up. Okay, I'm reading Watson continues to make excellent progress in his rehab from the re-ruptured Achilles and could still have his 21-day practice window open at some point this season. But actually getting on the field down the stretch is another story. The Browns... Okay, so they'll be careful putting him in with a maximum of only 3 weeks of practice. Okay, so it seems like it's unlikely we see Deshaun Watson on the field this year, and he's not in the Browns' future plans, seemingly, so...
Right. Does Houston keep Mills and trade CJ? Yeah, totally. I mean, Mills is looking better this year than CJ, totally.
Well, you got to go with the cheaper quarterback, right? So keep Stroud.
I mean, well, like, years from now, I think the cheaper quarterback will be Mills.
Oh, definitely.
CJ will be demanding a contract.
I wonder how much he's going to be asking for. Oh, Gibbs. Ugh.
Yeah, and I wonder
third and goal coming up. Do what?
I wonder how much we pay him.
Yeah. How much are you willing to pay the guy? Because he's only had one really good season, and it was his rookie season. Agreed, Midnight. Agreed. We're honest here. He should be in jail.
Watson should be behind bars. But nope, he's a multi-millionaire. I think his net worth was $250 million after that contract. But he's able to get good lawyers and everything like that. And
he's able to pay everyone off.
Right. He is not behind bars.
Got a handoff and 3rd and goal from the 4, and of course that did not work. Gibbs is stuffed. Yeah. Oh, okay. Do you kick the field goal here? It's Dan Campbell. He's probably going for it, but
You would think. I mean, you would think he'll go for it. Maybe.
I'd be a little surprised if he didn't, but... Yeah, I mean, you don't know how many more possessions you're getting. We're 5 minutes left in the third quarter, but still, given how well Philly's defense has played, you got to take your chances to score the touchdown.
Right.
They're 0 for 3 on fourth down conversions. That's kind of surprising for the Lions.
Yeah, maybe this will be their lucky charm. Is to drop back to pass, and it will not be their lucky charm.
I think he had the tight end open, didn't he? Brock Wright had some room there, it looked like.
Yeah.
Yikes. 6-13 remains the score.
Panthers will gladly take CJ if that were the case.
Him and Bryce battle it out. Wouldn't that be fun? No, they're friends. We don't want to make them do that. Yeah, Brock Wright is wide open. You can see the replay there.
Yeah.
He just wasn't looking for him. Do Cleveland fans boo if Watson takes the field? I sure hope so.
They should.
I'll turn on the game just to boo with them.
I mean, if Cleveland fans... Yeah, right. Cleveland fans cheer when Watson goes down with injury, you would think that... Yep.
All the good fans will boo him if he goes onto the field.
Mm-hmm.
See, I had mixed feelings about Cleveland's fan base because a lot of their fans were upset about trading for him. So I pity them for having to suffer through this. But all the fans who celebrated it and just immediately were like, Watson, it's fine. He's totally fine. Nothing wrong with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
You guys deserve the team failure. So,
yep.
Kind of brought it upon yourself. It's crazy looking back, too, because we were really close to making that trade. And I remember that day, like, I was fighting internally, like, what do I do if we make this trade? Because I have to support the team, but I'm going to hate our quarterback.
Yeah. Right.
I'm glad we didn't make that trade.
That's funny, yeah. Right, it would have been interesting. I mean, thankfully y'all didn't, because y'all probably still be in shambles now if y'all did.
Yeah, and we would be hated, too, so... As it stands, I don't think anyone really hates us. I mean, Falcons fans pretend they don't, because we're not actually rivals, according to some of them.
Right, yes. I want to hear from those Falcons fans today. How are y'all doing?
Yeah, I'm sure they're doing great. We're going to get their coach fired.
Yeah, that's true.
I can find some chill Falcons fans on Falcons Twitter. A lot of them can be crazy, but some of them are chill. You can find them. Every fan base has those kind of fans who are chill. And they're all kind of saying either we win and we get false hope that we start to go on a run, or we lose and the Panthers get our coach fired. So either way, something to look forward to. So I think they're realistic, and chill fans are hoping, or are at least taking joy in the fact that we might have gotten their coach fired. Yeah. I think we got him fired. I snuck that prediction in at the end of the stream earlier. I think we got him fired.
Sure. Don't know if y'all watching NBA, but there's a similar stuff going on with Miles Bridges with some time. I do think it's quite the same. Or no, I don't think it's quite the same. But I would say he's better established now. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know anything about Miles Bridges.
Yeah, I didn't know he had any problems off the court. I've heard the name. I don't even know who he plays for. And now, was he in Charlotte or was he? He was probably in Charlotte. There was a Bridges in Phoenix, I think. So I'm not sure.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I'm a box score viewer of the NBA, and then I tune in for the playoffs sometimes if a matchup intrigues me enough. That's about it.
Yeah, I got you. Hurts
in his end zone. Ooh. Yeah, that's nothing. AJ Brown, come on, man. You're getting a lot of targets. You got to do more.
Yeah, right.
Oy. Yeah, missing that touchdown to Brock Wright on 4th and goal is going to... It might haunt the Lions there. Like, I'm watching the replay again. Look, he's wide open.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah.
Throw the slant. But nope, he had to go for the flashier looking play.
I mean, he's getting mauled immediately, so I get it. You just got to throw. But
yeah, probably didn't have time to process it. I can understand that.
That's tough though. Sorry, Falcons fans are too busy crying about losing to a not rival to be here right now. Yeah, right. Now the chill ones are good though.
Oh gosh! Throw, and it's complete to Devonta Smith.
Oh my goodness, he caught it. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, he threw that after the catch too.
Down. Yeah, I think he took a shot. It looked like a clean shot. Maybe I didn't view it correctly, but
Brian Branch is down. That's the injured Lion right now. That would be a big loss to that secondary that's already rather wounded.
Yes. Oh, I guess they're
Yeah.
saying there was some helmet contact.
Oh, yeah, they're looking at that. Are they going to look at that for targeting? Defenseless player? That was Dotson on the
Oh
catch,
yeah,
by the
that's
way.
okay. I was wrong. It was not a clean hit. It looked pretty bad.
So Branch potentially is going to get called for targeting or unnecessary roughness. And is that the call? Unnecessary rough. So he gets flagged and he's injured. That's just an absolute
tough.
double whammy there.
Yeah.
Ugh. Hornets, okay. Bridges played for the Hornets. Yeah, I root for the Hornets a little bit just because I'm a Panthers fan, so I might as well like the blue Charlotte basketball team to win some games because I like blue. In case I didn't make that clear.
Yeah, right.
Great reason to root for a team, I know. But they've been really bad for a while. So I'm a Steph Curry fan too, so I root for the Warriors. I don't even identify as a Warriors fan. I like Steph Curry. So
I got you.
That's about all I got for my NBA fondness.
There we go.
Well, Philly got the first down there because did they call the catch or because he held on to that after the hit, right? So
yeah.
Does the penalty add on? Did you hear?
I think so. Yeah.
Dang. So they got the ball at the Detroit 47. It's a pitch to Saquon. Wow, they're ready for that, and he still somehow gained yards. They got a line of defenders right there.
Right.
He just scampered around them.
Yes.
So he had 3 defenders just staring at him. He somehow caught all 3 asleep. That's crazy.
Saquon do that. Yep.
Honestly, I feel like not enough people have talked about how Saquon has regressed so much this year. Because it's been a massive regression. Very massive. And we could also talk about the Madden curse.
Season. Yeah, it's hard to follow up a historic season, but yeah, it's been a Jalen.
Oh, that looks ugly. Hurts is gonna take a big loss there.
Yeah.
Dude turned around and there was immediately people in the backfield. Hutchinson might he might win an award. I don't know. The comeback player of the year award is going to be competitive because you got McCaffrey, you got Hutchinson. Dak Prescott's in the conversation because he's a quarterback and he came back from injury and is playing well. I don't think he'll win it because of his team though. Derek Brown, no one talks about it, but he only played 1 game last year before leaving for an injury. And now he's back and our defense is competent again, so he should be in the discussion. I'm not saying he should win it, I'm just saying at least put the guy in the discussion. My goodness.
Yeah.
3rd and 15 now.
Hurts is gonna throw deep, and it's incomplete. Way overthrown.
AJ Brown, man, you gotta run all the way there. Hurts can only throw so far.
Sure, AJ Brown is crashing out. He's not happy.
This is such a bad game, man.
Yeah, the favorite for comeback player of the year is Christian McCaffrey. Then it's Dak Prescott, Aiden Hutchinson, Stephon Diggs at number 4. I think this is using a combination of betting sites. I'm just going based on this Vegas Insider. Yeah, I do not see Derek Brown anywhere.
And I think that is just pathetic. Just
Hunter
honest.
Renfrow is on the list and not Derek Brown.
Hunter Renfrow hasn't played in weeks, bro.
Wait, if I'm looking at this right, let me see. Is there another source I can use? Oh, yeah, this is a better one. Well, this is DraftKings. So McCaffrey, Prescott, Hutchinson, Jones, Stephon Diggs, Trevor Lawrence, Christian Watson, Rashee Rice, Max Crosby, J.J. McCarthy, Nick Chubb, Cooper Kupp, Jacoby Brissett, Ricky Pearsall, Olave, and Brandon Ayuk, who has not even played yet.
What the heck, bro? Did I just imagine Derek Brown only played 1 game last year?
I don't know.
Like, I'm serious though. What's with the disrespect there? Like, seriously, that's absurd.
That is.
His name's not even on there. I'm not saying he should win it because I think it should easily go to McCaffrey as of right now. But to not have his name in the conversation?
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not at all. I mean, Brandon Ayuk has not even played a game, and he's ahead of. Like, Derek Brown's nowhere to be seen on these lists.
That's just not okay. Did they not realize he missed 16 games last year?
I guess he was just forgotten. I don't know, I guess.
Forgotten. He came back and our defense is way better than it was last year. Like last year, you could argue it was historically bad based on the points we gave up. This year, we're actually stopping the run most weeks.
Uh-huh.
That's so annoying, man.
That is so funny, though, but yeah.
What gives? I don't like that at all. Midnight says, I was a Magic fan back in the day when they had Shaq, but it's been a couple of decades since I've cared about the NBA. It's fair. I've heard the NBA is not that fun to watch these days. I don't know how valid that is, but yeah.
Yeah.
Joel says he doesn't blame you. Viewership is down and not exciting as it once was. There you go. That's a lot of what I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I disliked him, having Brian Burns on that line with Derek Brown might have been nice this year. I agree. He's having a great season in New York.
Yep.
Yeah. I really want to cheer for Dallas in the NBA, but I didn't like that team the way I like Cowboys. I thought that was a European team.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't want to be a Mavericks fan after what your GM pulled last year.
True.
Fans of any sport knew that trade was ridiculous. I'm pretty sure that trade wouldn't have gone through in Madden, or I guess NBA 2K would be what the equivalent of Madden.
That was a Luka trade, right?
Yeah.
Luka
Great trade. Yeah. Luka's so washed in his prime, you know.
Yep, totally.
Definitely not playing fantastic.
Throw and incomplete.
Nobody wants to score in this game.
No.
Alright. This is fine.
This is fine.
Totally fine. Plenty of time left. We could be in for an instant classic here in the fourth quarter. You don't know. It's possible.
It's possible, indeed.
Just not likely.
Goff is going to take the snap. He's going to throw, and it's it. Oh, is that intercepted?
Oh, I don't know if that hit the ground or not.
I think it probably hit the ground.
I think it did. No one's acting like it's picked off, so.
Yeah, I think it seems like everyone knows it wasn't picked, but...
Yeah, and those players had a much better angle of it than we did. We only saw the back of Reed Blankenship. We don't know where that ball went. Goff taking another big hit, goodness. He's taking a beating tonight, man.
Oh, he sure is.
Telling you, that Philly defensive line is crazy. 3rd and 10 at 15. True.
Goff can drop back to pass, screenplay, and that's gonna be a first down.
Oh my goodness, Jahmyr Gibbs does it again.
And then some.
Wow, he's still going.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
He got that hit and kept going anyway.
He made it back to midfield there, down around the 49-yard line. Gosh, wow. He's ridiculous. He's not getting much done on the ground in the run game, but you give it to him out of the backfield, and he racks up the yak.
No, he sure does.
He is filthy, man.
I mean, he can just, he just jukes, just kind of moves around. He's so...
It bounces off people so effortlessly, too.
Yeah.
507
yards, that's crazy.
What a stat line.
Jahmyr Gibbs fantasy owners rejoice.
David Montgomery out of the backfield now. With a good run for the 6 yards.
Yeah. The Eagles player might have been down. I couldn't really tell.
Oh, man.
We want to know what their conditions were. Who knows?
Yeah. There can't be any good answer to that.
No, there can't be.
Oh, Goff got to get rid of it. Ah, it's incomplete. The pressure was coming immediately. Didn't have much of a chance there. Please switch up. That's my bad. Sorry, I've been slacking on that tonight. I should just get rid of the ball. That is completely my bad. Sorry about that. Very unprofessional of me at Football for Fun. I got to do better though, for real though. That was
like we're
bad.
Not just spending 75% of the stream talking about whatever we want.
Yeah, we tuned out of the game too early, even though there's still a whole quarter left.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I mean,
fine.
Isaac, if this big third down is happening, what do you think about the? Oh, it got tipped.
Oh gosh,
What do you think about the chess games?
I have no idea. I'm not even keeping up with that, man. I just hear the results from other
Yeah,
people and go, "What's happening?" It's as crazy as the NFL,
yeah.
you could say.
World Cup is weird though. Maybe some like random people that make the candidates out of it, but yeah,
It's a mess. It seems like a mess. I don't even know if it's for the best or not that all the chaos is happening.
yeah. I don't know.
It's not being
Fourth
marketed
and
very well,
three,
so people don't even care.
they're gonna go
Ooh,
for it. By the way,
they're 0 for 4 on 4th down conversions. This has to be where they flip the script.
you would think he's gonna drop back. He's gonna throw, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, just that went nowhere. I don't know if he was just not on the same page as one of his receivers, but that hit the turf. No receiver nearby. Someone ran the wrong route, I guess.
Over 5 now.
Well, that's the downside to being overly aggressive is you turn it over on downs 5 times.
Yes.
Yeah, you think this is a Thursday night football game from last year? Yeah, exactly. No,
Right.
if you sub these two teams out for say the Jets and the Titans, everyone would be calling it the worst game of the year right now, probably.
Yes.
But it's the Lions and Eagles, and it has a lot on the line here potentially in the NFC playoff seeding. So, yeah. I'm sure people are still trashing the game online. I don't know. I haven't checked yet, but
Yeah.
not as much as they would if it were terrible teams. Seriously, though, the primetime games lately have just not been good. It's
No,
very
they have
strange.
been pretty bad.
See if Saquon can do anything here. Nope, he might have gotten a negative 1 yard.
Yeah.
Any
That's
primetime
tough
game
for-
from last week. I think we really might have seen the 3 worst games of the year all in 1 week last week.
Entirely possible, yeah.
I still put Falcons-Vikings from earlier this year pretty high up on the list of terrible games, but I think the 3 primetime games last week all surpassed it, probably.
Yeah.
Man. We got probably one more play here in the third quarter. I'm guessing they'll hand it off again, and then the clock will run out.
Yep.
Either that or another incompletion for to A.J. Brown. It's
Dropping
basically...
back, and it's going to be complete to Saquon.
Oh, my bad. I forgot about that. The third option.
There's a flag, though.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to move the ball again. It's Philadelphia ball. I'm struggling.
Yes, it's Philadelphia ball. Well, I cannot blame you at all.
Have we seen the Lions punt? Just one time, maybe.
I don't know.
It feels like every time the possession changes, it's because of a turnover. Oh, is that flag on AJ Brown? Dude, you're catching the wrong things.
Right.
Ooh. Okay. Interesting.
AJ Brown be doing anything but catch the ball.
No, because then he wouldn't have anything to tweet about.
Exactly.
And then he can't eventually get traded to Houston in the offseason.
Gosh.
I'm not sure if you even want that. He seems like a pretty chill guy when he's not asking for targets. Well, we've said the same thing about Stephon Diggs, though, so...
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we more pertinently need offensive line help, and we should just use those resources to protect CJ.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we need AJ Brown, yeah.
Well, that last play did indeed end the third quarter, so very fitting way to end it on a penalty that, drained the clock. It's wonderful.
Yep. That's true.
I hope the fourth quarter brings us some fireworks. I'm ready to fall asleep during the game. I've said that too many times this year.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Alright. They got the commercials here. Are you going to see this movie, Daniel?
I'm very intrigued. Oh, is that like some Wizard of Oz remake?
Oh, so last year they did Wicked, and then this year it's like the sequel to it, or part 2, or whatever, which I think Wicked takes place before and then during Wizard of Oz, if I'm not mistaken. I have this, what I believe is a hot take. It isn't around my family, at least. I don't know if it is more broadly or not. I think Wicked was massively overrated, so it's just me.
I mean, it feels like movies these days have just fallen off.
Yeah, it's definitely true.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm not necessarily thrilled to see Wicked. I don't know.
But hey, look, if you're listening and you're gonna go watch it, more power to you. Like, if you enjoy it, then look, I think that's only a good thing.
Yeah, occasionally, I haven't done this recently. Sometimes I'll just go to a movie theater by myself just for fun because
Nice.
I also think it's funny. But I haven't done that. Although I did that. I have no idea when this was. It might have been a while ago. Or could have been recently. Inside Out 2 or 3 or whatever. I saw that by myself.
Oh, nice.
Inside Out 2, I think.
So that was a couple years ago now, I think.
Okay, like a year ago, last year. Okay.
Was that recent?
Yeah, I thought it was a little bit. Yeah, it was summer of last year. Yeah.
Good grief. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, movies have definitely fallen off, and I agree with that. Unfortunate.
True.
But
It's unfortunate, but it's the truth.
I never saw Wicked, and I'm okay with that. I saw it with my family and regretted it. Ariana Grande's character annoyed me within 2 minutes, and I was ready for the movie to end. So that was so
really?
fun.
Ariana Grande played in it?
Yeah, she's the good witch. I don't remember.
Yikes.
Glinda, maybe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, really obnoxious character in my opinion. I was told that's the point of her character. That didn't really make it better for me. I just felt validated.
Right.
Movie name, the last year it's Wicked. I don't know what the name of the part 2 is. Wicked.
Steve,
something.
you and me. I'm not a big movie guy, honestly. Like, I think I just don't have the patience for it. Like, I don't want to just Jalen Hurts. Jalen's gonna run. He escaped the sack. But I don't know. It's just not that, like, I just don't really like it. Just doesn't really appeal to me.
It's funny because we'll sit here and watch even longer, football games. I'm with you though. Like I'm not a huge movie guy, but
I hear the difference with football games. It's like, well, one, you appreciate the aesthetic of it, but also it's live and you actually don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's always different.
That's true. Yeah.
Nice. We have people here who do not watch movies. I like it. I'm glad.
So I feel like I have friends who like watch movies, and they're like, "Oh, damn, you haven't seen that?" I'm like, "No, I don't like watching movies. Like even like sometimes I'll watch with my friends, but even then it's just kind of like I'd rather be doing other stuff,
like watching football or talking about football."
Exactly.
There we go. Yeah, if I were to choose between a TV show and a movie, by the way, I would go with a TV show just because it's faster.
Oh, TV show all the way. I can bear TV shows. Like sometimes I can get into it or have gotten into it, but I'm not big into those either. But we should start up films for fun.
Oh boy, yeah, great idea.
Yeah, totally.
Not the worst idea we've had.
True.
Yeah,
we've had worse.
Oh, they called defensive holding on that last play, by the way. So Philadelphia got gifted a first down. It looks like.
Oh wow!
It was a nice catch by AJ Brown. I think they called that a catch. It was gonna be short of the first down marker.
Yeah.
Wicked 2, Wickeder. I wouldn't even be surprised if that's the name. Honestly.
Wicked 2, Wickeder.
Would not surprise me.
Yeah.
Very few good ones. You got Netflix and other streaming services now. True. It'd be nice if it was all condensed into just one place, but. Got to have all the competitors instead. It's too bad.
Yeah.
And we've seen what happens.
I can't watch a movie for over 10 minutes, but I can watch anime over and over for some reason.
Nice.
You know what? I've never gotten into anime. I can see that, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I feel like I've never actually indulged in it, but I feel like anime could be addictive.
Got another flag on the field here, because... Yeah, of course. It's holding this time on Philadelphia. Ugh. The fourth quarter's not off to a good start.
Right.
Avatar 3 looks good. Was getting into that over the summer. Interesting. Is that that's coming out soon, I think, right? Not sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's one I'll wait and hear about from others. 'Cause I didn't really get into the first two personally. I saw them. No, I saw the second one. I didn't see the first one. It was all right.
Yeah. Avatar's. Oh, it's coming out in December. Okay.
Okay. Fairly soon. All right.
Yeah.
See, my grandfather really likes movies, so he'll see a movie he wants to go to and ask if I want to go to, and usually I'll say yes because why not? Why not? Might as well.
Grandpa. Yeah.
Yeah, go spend some time with him, watch a movie.
Yeah.
So I've seen more movies than the past couple of years. I've seen more movies than I would have expected to.
We all do that. You'll like debrief about the movie, or like not really.
A little bit, yeah. He's usually much happier about the movie than I am.
Like a post game, like commentary, like
yeah. Get all of our thoughts on the movie. What was good, what was bad.
Cool,
I don't know if anyone here has had the experience. I'm not even going to call it a movie. The experience of Madam Web in theaters. One of the worst experiences on film I've ever witnessed. The general
Madam
sentiment,
Web, like a movie, Madam Web.
Yeah. It was. I was told leading up to seeing that it was one of the worst movies people have seen. And I thought, it's the internet. It's being over dramatic. They're exaggerating. And then I watched the movie, and it was really bad. I can't even put into words how bad it is. You kind of have to watch yourself.
Oh, Hurts got the first.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Quarterback draw on that one. All right, it kind of feels like Philadelphia's got this one. Which I know is a crazy thing to say with 12 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, but feels like they kind of have a death grip on Detroit here. They're just gonna kind of squeeze them to death here.
You know, it would be funny, like maybe during the off season when we're bored, like we both like go to a movie, like not like physically the same theater, but like go to a movie at the same time and then like debrief about it afterwards.
We should totally do that if there's anything worth seeing at least.
Yeah.
It's about to be something. There are also plenty of football movies. Like we could do some reviews of those. I think I've only actually seen one or two.
That's true.
Hurts is throwing deep. Oh gosh.
Hurts overthrowing. What's new?
Saquon was wide open, dude. He had plenty of space there if he hits him in stride.
Yeah,
that's tough.
I've seen Remember the Titans.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah,
that was all right.
I don't know if I saw another football. Oh no, I saw the one about Kurt Warner. I forget what it's called. Rookie or no?
I've
Kurt
not seen that.
Warner football movie. It's American Underdog. Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I need to watch that at some point.
Yeah.
It's pretty low on my priority list because it's a movie, and right now I want to watch real football.
Yes.
But at some point, Hurst is going to throw it away in 2nd and 10. All right, the moment I said Philadelphia's probably got this, they're now looking to, give it back to Detroit. So glad I could help you, Lions fans. That I'm taking credit there. Might have jinxed Philadelphia.
Indeed. Just might have.
That is how sports works, They work that way. Say something about a team, and they hear it, and then they have to do the opposite.
Yep.
3rd and 10 with 11 minutes to go. There's still plenty of time for the Lions if they ever convert on 4th down, or don't get to 4th down. Philly is in field goal range, by the way, so it's not a given that they don't score.
Yeah. Oh, AJ Brown caught it, but
wow.
Short. Feels like they just threw it just so AJ Brown could get the reception, but
no complaining for him then.
Y'all seen that Colts YouTuber with the team? Oh yeah, yeah. Trust me, I've seen him. He reacts to movies too. What a season for him.
Wait, did he go viral at one point with one of his songs?
Oh yeah, he's gone. Yeah,
I think I know who we're talking about. I've seen him once or twice.
This is our team.
Yeah.
We bleed blue.
It's pretty funny. He's got to be living it up right now. Elliott from 49 is like right down the middle. Great kick. That extends the lead to 10.
16-6.
I'm just going to go ahead and move the ball over to Detroit so I don't forget.
Yeah, it is about Kurt Warner. That's correct. American Underdog.
That's probably a pretty good movie. It's a good story.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good, yeah.
I wonder when the Mahomes movie is coming out.
I would just wonder what part Chris Collinsworth will have.
He's gonna be like the mentor in the movie, and then
He'll
also
be the
fan.
narrator. I feel like Chris Collinsworth would be the narrator.
He would be the narrator. He's got to make a cameo appearance at the end. It was him speaking the whole time.
Now there's a boy who's a little Mahomie.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I would actually watch that. Like, I was joking about a Mahomes. I would watch that. If you get Collinsworth to narrate, I'd do that. I'd watch that.
Oh yeah.
Sign me up. Alright, I'm checking Twitter to see if I missed anything at all remotely interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Nope. Lane Johnson is out of the game in case we missed that. But
yeah, that's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. Hopefully his foot injury will not linger too much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that could matter a lot down the stretch. I think they should definitely not rush him back. We've seen what happens when you rush injured players back. It does not tend to go well.
Right.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot right now. It's like Twitter's, at least the people I follow, are kind of quiet at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Which is not usually the case.
Yeah, it's a little bit unusual.
Yeah, I'd say so. Alright, let me see here. I'll search specifically Eagles-Lions. Let's see what people are saying about this game. I'm sure people are very happy about it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, seeing lots of Eagles fans who are happy. Joel says, I'm signing out. Hope next week better primetime Sunday night game. I appreciate you hanging out, man. Appreciate you hanging out. We'll probably do Sunday night next week again, too, because it'll be Tampa and LA, and I will be hate watching Tampa. So, yeah.
Yes. That sounds fun.
That'll probably be a good game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Lions return the ball. No turnover. That's good. They got to score in this possession, right? Or else it's basically over, you would think.
Right.
They most likely have got to score. Do what?
Mike Tirico is doing this.
I
don't think he was trying to, but...
Terrible.
No. Yeah. I'm sure that's going to make its rounds in the meme circle.
We're going to see a meme about that right after the games, I'm sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen people say this game is boring. Eagles aren't impressive. Lions aren't impressive. Fair. It's not impressive to beat the Packers and Lions back-to-back with defense, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It is impressive. It's just so boring and no one likes it.
Right.
Oh, the game ain't over yet. Jahmyr Gibbs is still fighting.
That's true.
Seriously, though, we have had really bad luck with these primetime games. I don't know how we do it. It feels like every week we've somehow ended up in a situation like this.
Yep.
Let me look ahead and make sure there isn't a better game to do next week. No. That afternoon slate is dreadful. You want to hear this? We got Eagles Cowboys, which could be good, but I don't think most people are going to care based on how boring Philadelphia's been. Saints Falcons. The Saints have a chance to pass the Falcons in the standings with a win there, funny enough.
That's crazy, yeah.
Raiders Browns. And Jags Cardinals. That is your late afternoon slate next week.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Ugh, that's so bad. Before that, we got Giants Lions. Vikings Packers could be good. Seahawks Titans is bad. Ravens Jets is bad. Patriots Bengals is probably bad. Steelers Bears is weird. Colts Chiefs. It's like the primetime games are the only good games next week.
Right.
We kind of deserve that.
I mean, hopefully they turn out to be good.
Yeah, because two of those games feature our teams. We need them to be good games.
That's
or
true.
blowout wins for our teams. That also works.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, I think next week it's kind of unquestionable. We would want to do Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing you, like me, will be busy on Thanksgiving, so no Thanksgiving game coverage.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, yeah.
Probably down for Black Friday. Is the Black Friday game good? I forgot.
So Bears Eagles.
Oh.
So it's gonna be boring, but it's interesting.
Sure.
We can circle back on that, maybe. I guess.
Yeah.
If somehow the 1 seed in the NFC is on the line there, then that would be pretty tempting in a way.
That's true.
Probably not, though. There are going to be some good college football games on that day, too, I bet. So that would probably captivate me more.
Why did it? Okay, it went out there anyway. But you see that?
Yeah.
He like tried to get the ball anyway, and he touched it. It could have been a
trying to lose them the game. All right. Well, Philadelphia takes possession with a 10-point lead and 9 minutes to go. Oh, This is so gross. It looks like 87 thought he touched it, I guess, and then went after it just in case. He's lucky that went out, though. Gosh.
Yeah. So lucky.
Let's see, I'm looking ahead at Thanksgiving weekend. See if there's anything good that Sunday. Colts Texans in the afternoon, early afternoon. That might be the only good game in that slate. I mean, Panthers Rams is also happening, but I'm not looking forward to that game, honestly. The Rams kind of, I feel like they match up well against us, so I'm a little concerned about that. Wow, the late slate's not much better. Bills Steelers is easily the best game there. Broncos Commanders Sunday night. So that week is just gonna stink outside of Thanksgiving. That might be a week where everyone turns on college football instead. That is a bad slate. First week of December, by the way. Cowboys Lions is the Thursday game. Could be fun. Yeah, the early slate looks uninspiring right now. Texans Chiefs on Sunday Night Football, though, we'll probably be doing that one, I bet.
Hey. Yo, yeah.
Can't believe you guys have the same record now.
Yeah, right. I forgot. Is it Sunday Night Football?
Yeah, you get them on Sunday night, first weekend of December.
Nice.
And then a week later, you get to go play the Cardinals. That's going to be fun.
Right. Yes. That will be fun indeed.
I hope so.
I will be at that game. So.
Yeah. So hopefully it is indeed fun.
Yes. Panthers' next game is in New England. Am I playing New England?
No, we already tried to play New England. They laughed us off the field, so.
Yeah.
You know, our next game is against the 49ers. I wonder who Steve will be rooting for in that game, because he probably would want both teams to lose. I guess the Panthers, because they're closer in losses. Yeah. Showing the NFC standings, so it'll be the Rams and Eagles at the top. Eagles have the tiebreak right now, head-to-head win, so Philadelphia will keep the 1 seed.
That's a good play, yeah.
That's a first down.
Yep.
It feels like every time we've seen the Lions playing these big games, they've just come up short. I don't know if that's just me, but lately I guess they beat Tampa, but Tampa's kind of collapsed since then, so less of a lasting impression from that one.
No, that's true.
They got beat up by the Chiefs. What else am I thinking of? Have they not played another big game? Is it just this one I'm thinking of? Huh. I guess the Baltimore game, I didn't love how they looked for a little bit, but they did end up winning, so that's all that matters.
Hmm.
I don't know. Something feels off about the Lions. I don't know why.
No, I could see that too.
It's definitely gonna ruin my predictions. I want maybe. No, because I picked Philadelphia to win this game, and then the Lions win in the rematch. So that shouldn't affect my predictions, and yet I don't feel good watching the Lions play this game. Huh.
Hmm.
I might be making a pivot. I'm not sure.
Interesting.
I've got a couple days to think on that. 2nd and 2. Saquon.
Saquon, yeah, not gonna do much with it.
I think Lions defense has to stop here.
Yeah.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Still disgusted. Nice.
Yep. Jalen Hurts and all his play callers. Wow.
That is a lot of play callers, actually. That's kind of insane.
That actually kind of is.
Dayball in
Another
2017.
masterpiece.
I'm not even
They're
gonna
gonna be
watch.
short.
Really? Oh, I'll watch if they're short.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be 4th and 1. They're gonna do it again, but
I don't want to watch that. Punt the ball. Lions got the stop. Reward them. They earned it.
it makes you kind of shocked. So, what? You didn't get that?
My indestructible play didn't work. Oh, by the way, we've experienced something of an anomaly in the college football rankings that I do. I got 0 comments today.
You got 0 comments?
0 that is the first time that's happened, so no hate comments.
Oh, they false started?
No way. And they called it. They actually called it.
That's so funny.
That's wild.
Oh my god, I love that.
Huh. Allegedly, per the analytics, we gained a sub from those rankings, but we're still at 408. So did we lose a sub at one point today, or was that when we gained the sub?
I thought we lost one yesterday.
Yeah, I thought we lost one yesterday, but it's saying we gained from the rank. What time did I message you? 408.
I thought that was today.
Yeah, I think it was. I'm wondering what time, because if that was before the rankings went out, then I'm confused. Right, I'm gonna find out. Lions get the ball back, so they still have life. They have to score on this possession. Absolute must. Oh, I said 4:08. It was 1 p.m. So okay, never mind. That did come from the rankings. Okay, the rankings went out of 12. So
yeah,
I wonder what got us back to 407 though.
Yeah, I'd be interested to know that too.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Sorry, anyone listening. This is just a really boring game.
I'm gonna take a quick bio break. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I will just sit here wondering what we did to deserve these primetime games. I'm gonna check Twitter, see if there's anything interesting that I missed, because I like to do that. Haven't heard anything about Rodgers yet. I am interested in that situation. Maybe there's some information out there. Give me just a second. What are the internet talking heads saying about Aaron Rodgers? Because he's got a wrist injury, so that actually could be pretty rough. He could miss some time with that. Aaron Rodgers broke his wrist so he didn't have to play the Bears. That's wild. Per Adam Schefter a few hours ago, the initial concern is that Rodgers has, in the words of one source, a slight break in his left wrist. That's rough. Okay. I was looking up Aaron Rodgers information. I want to see if there's any news on his injury. I don't know if you'd seen yet, but the fear is a slight break in his wrist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
His left wrist.
Oh, his left wrist. Okay.
Yeah, so we'll find out probably tomorrow how much time he's going to miss.
Yeah.
Pardon my take says Aaron Rodgers broke his wrist so he didn't have to play the Bears.
That's funny.
Oh, one tweet. Can we please stop acting like Mason Rudolph is better than Aaron Rodgers? Were Steelers fans doing that?
Huh?
Ain't
Like
no
they're the
way.
same type of fans who'd say Davis Mills is better than CJ.
That's funny. All right, Detroit. What if you got wow us? That won't do.
Bro.
That won't do at all. No, that wowed us in the wrong way. We're saying, "Wow, Jared, what were you doing?"
What was Jared doing?
Not good. All right, let's let this sink in. Just go ahead and get ahead of this. The Bears are going to be leading this division. You know, for now at least.
Yes.
Just want to go ahead and process that. They'd be the 3 seed in the playoffs if the season ended today.
Yep.
I'm telling you, the NFL is upside down this year.
Oh, sure is.
Oh gosh, that looked ugly. Another guy saying the initial fear with Rodgers is it's nothing, or not fear. Initial belief is it's nothing long term, so that's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, you would think if it's a slight break in his left wrist, it probably wouldn't be long term.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's gonna launch it. Oh, wide open. Jamison Williams.
JMO, there we go. Nice moves
J-Mo.
there. All of that movement to gain an extra 2 yards. You gotta love the effort.
Oh yeah.
Sure, he could have just dove forward and gotten the same amount, but
Yep.
gotta get all fancy with it. I respect it. I respect it.
Yep.
All right. Ugh. Maybe I could pretend to be excited right now if I wasn't so tired. I wonder if that's the real issue here. Ooh, that was almost bad. Oh, did Gibbs just drop that? It looked like it was in his hands.
Interesting.
Sorry, couldn't type. Don't let this drop the Lions too far in your minds. The Eagles have a great defense and a lot of weapons on offense. I agree with that. I'm still going to pick the Lions to win the division at least. I just don't know. I don't know what I'll do in the playoff predictions yet. I'll probably stick by it. I don't know if there's another team I believe in enough. Philadelphia's offense is going to cost them in the playoffs at some point, you would think.
Oh, another pass batted down by Jalen Carter.
Jalen Carter is a big man.
Sure is.
Remember that time he got ejected for spitting on Dak Prescott? That was fun. Let's go back to that.
Yeah, it was first play of the season.
You see Jamar Chase spat on Jalen Ramsey earlier?
Yeah.
And then
I
lied
saw
about it?
Yeah.
That's some crazy work, bro.
For sure.
Still held him to 16 thus far. That's true. No, the Lions' defense has played all right. I feel like it's more so Philadelphia's offense being anemic, but credit where it's due on both sides, right?
No, that's going to go nowhere.
Yeah, you got a bad feeling about that just watching him try to unleash that. 4th and 10, seems like you got to go for it. You don't have time to punt the ball and play defense and get the ball back. Goff, man, 14 out of 35 today.
That's tough.
It's a bad day for him. Yeah. He's not playing like a certain other quarterback in blue who played really well today. Look, yep. I haven't been able to say that a lot.
I think they're going to punt it.
No way. What?
I guess they think they can get the stop and then just get the ball again. Get it again.
I'm surprised they wouldn't go for it. Like, the risk in going for it is You give up a field goal, I guess, if you fail. I don't know. I get it, but there's only 5 minutes left.
Yeah, at some point the clock will just run out.
All right, I guess one side of it is just the way the Philly offense is played. You probably would imagine you can force a 3 and out, but
yeah,
it might be smart.
that's true.
If Dan Campbell is saying he doesn't want to go for it, then it's probably valid.
Yeah, at that point.
Not for long. Detroit will take the lead back in just a few weeks. Probably, yeah. I would imagine now that Chicago is finally leading that division for the first time, probably in forever, they're going to lose to the Steelers this week. That's probably how that tends to go. I don't know. We'll see. Having a great defense usually trumps having a mediocre offense in the playoffs. Ask Trent Dilfer. Oh gosh, we're going to get Denver, Philadelphia, aren't we? No, the Philadelphia defense is nasty. I can't believe we allowed them to trade for Jalen Phillips, honestly.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's not okay. Everyone talked about Sauce Gardner to the Colts, but it was Jalen Phillips to the Eagles that was really game-changing so far.
Well, that's true.
So I think he's been fantastic for them so far, definitely making a difference.
Yep.
I believe A.J. Brown will cost them in the playoffs. That would be funny. The irony would be great. 2nd and 8 in Philadelphia. I forgot to move the ball back. Sorry. My shock that they didn't go for it won me over. Distracted me completely. 3rd and short coming up. 4 minutes to go. They got to get off the field here. Do you remember once upon a time Howie Roseman was on the hot seat? It was a long time ago.
A long time ago?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
It was a really long time ago. I'm pretty sure that happened. I'm pretty sure at least Eagles fans were fed up with him. I think that would have been back.
Another masterpiece.
Oh, great. Tush push. He got it. I think he got that.
Yeah, I don't. Was this early Jalen Hurts era? Was it Carson Wentz era?
I'm going to look this up now. I hope I'm not just deluding myself.
I don't really have a recollection of that. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if, Philly fans, they'd be demanding a lot.
Yeah, after the AI overview, because I know it's the most reliable thing there is. Also, I don't think Hurts got that first down. No, he didn't. They called it 4th and inches, and they're going to go for it. I love football. The AI overview says Roseman has been on the hot seat multiple times, most notably after the Eagles finished the 2019 season with a 9-7 record, the 2020 season with a 4-11-1 record. Okay.
Yeah. That would make sense.
Yeah, they had a couple of bad seasons, I guess.
That was tail end of Carson Wentz era.
Yeah, I mean, that was because they won the Super Bowl and then Wentz was bad after that injury. He was not the same after the injury, so. Yeah, I was pretty sure there was a time he was on the hot seat and people were unhappy with him.
Yeah.
And now he's arguably the best GM in the league.
Up there for sure.
All right. Yeah, the rest of that Philadelphia schedule is super soft. They get the Bills, and I think they should be favored in every other game they play. Even the Bills game, they'll be favored in, but it's at Buffalo.
Did they not get it? They didn't get the tush push. No way.
Yeah, yeah, it looks like he's short. Wow. Well,
I want to see that replay. I wasn't really paying attention. Wait.
We sat through 3 hours of this miserable game to witness history. Back-to-back failed tush pushes.
Yeah. He was just not tush pushed enough.
Jalen Hurts, you got to be better, man.
I think that's Jack Campbell kind of stopped him.
Jack Campbell, underrated linebacker.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, this Lions defense playing well. It's the offense.
Oh, they sure are.
It's not playing well. It's unfortunate, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Lions have the ball with 2:57 to work with and 3 timeouts. They're somehow still alive. I don't understand this. Goff interception coming up.
Goff's gonna throw it. Overthrown.
Oh man, if J-Mo had gotten some more separation there, like if he turned around sooner, he could have had a chance at that, but couldn't get around. Looked like it was Nakobe Dean in coverage. Another Georgia player to mention tonight.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost over. It's almost over.
We're almost out of our misery. Yes, getting to watch football is misery. This is the type of stuff you'd be dying for in like mid-June.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Goff was I think he fumbled. I think it was picked up though.
Yeah, it looks like that. That looked like a fumble live. At least we'll see the replay.
Yeah.
Defender definitely got to him.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Nakobe Dean again? Dang.
Nakobe Dean making an impact. Oh, he didn't even fumble. He had been down before, but yeah.
Yeah. The loss is the same nonetheless. Kind of surprising that's only their second sack of the night. It feels like he's gotten sacked a lot more than that.
All right, 3rd and 17. You gotta have this one.
They are in field goal
range,
range,
it'll be nearly intercepted.
Ooh, yeah, that should have been picked. Was that DeJean or Blankenship?
I think that's DeJean? I don't know, actually.
Well, they're in field goal range, I think, so they're not like they can kick the 3.
They could get a field goal and then try to stop them.
Yeah, or, miss the field goal.
I imagine the 2-minute warning will lapse by the time the field goal
definitely.
happens. Yeah, so they won't really have that. Oh, they're going for it? What?
On 4th and 17?
What is that? Eagles are going to call timeout. Why would you line up to do that?
They're not actually going for it, right?
The tush push, right? They stopped the tush push on 4th and inches.
Unfortunately, the offense has been terrible for Detroit, so it might not end up mattering. There's no way they go for it on 4th and 17, right? Do they just think their chances of making the kick are that low?
Yeah, Jared's taking his helmet off. Yeah, they're going to kick a field goal.
What was the idea if Philadelphia didn't burn a timeout?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too. Like, what were you gonna do?
Yeah, because you can't burn your own timeouts.
That was stupid. It was stupid of Philly to take the timeout. Like,
yeah, that seems questionable. I don't know. That's weird.
I mean, that's not a super long field goal, right? It's probably like
it's in the 50s, but it should go right in the middle. There's been some wind. I don't know how windy it is now, but
yeah,
54 yards for Bates. For our entertainment, please make it.
Yeah, he made it. Punched it through.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, it's a 1-score game. Detroit has all 3 timeouts, so...
After all that.
Can you imagine if this ends up going into overtime?
Oh my gosh.
Detroit is just dead right now. Nope, not anymore. Realistically, yeah, they're dead, but they have life, technically.
They technically do.
We'll see what they actually do with it, though. They gotta force a 3 and out. That's for sure. Pretty sure. Gotta force a 3 and out. Gotta get the ball back and score a touchdown. So, I'm not sure if they will do any of those things or not. We'll see. If Detroit scores a touchdown, they won't. Campbell's absolute. Okay, yeah, going for 2. I could see that. That's
I'd rather see that than see an overtime game.
Yeah, same. Let's put it all on the line here.
Yeah, I can't believe they got stopped on the tush push.
Sudoku, you absolutely made the right call to not watch this game. It's you've not missed anything.
Right.
Yeah. Yep. But we are going strong here. Gonna finish this game. No coach's challenges allowed for the remainder of this game. Probably won't come into play, but you never know.
Yeah.
No, Sudoku, he's actually a Cowboys fan, rooting for the Lions to lose. Because it's what benefits his team the most. It's very interesting.
Our friend Steve is a Cowboys fan, indeed. Also, it's the first time I've seen Steve started using lowercase.
That's cool.
It's so unusual, yeah.
It makes a big difference in how the messages come through.
Right. I like the enthusiasm of the all caps, though. I see how maybe some moderators would be annoyed by that, but I appreciate the enthusiasm when all caps are typed.
Right. Could they have gone onside kick? They could have, but I guess the risk would be they could end up in field goal range pretty quickly.
Yeah. That's a risk. You're probably just better off trying to stop them in 3 plays. Saquon's going to get the handoff. He's going to get like 3-4 yards.
Yeah, it looks like 4. We'll see what they spot him, though. If they don't get a 3 and out, the game is over anyway. Agreed. If they start in midfield, it doesn't matter. Well, I'm thinking if they had gained like 9 yards, it's a 3 and out, but also then they can try to kick it from 58, 59. And if they make it, it puts the game away.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think the odds of getting onside kick are just so low.
You get better field position this way too if you get the 3 and out.
Yeah.
It would be better if you could just, not have to announce the onside kick. Like in college, you don't have to announce that you're doing it. You can just surprise them, catch them off guard. Georgia did that against Texas last night. It was they scored a touchdown and then came up with an onside kick immediately after, and they did not see it coming. It was really funny.
And they recovered?
Yeah.
That's fun.
The defense was set up unprepared. Oh, they gave him 5 yards in that last one. They gave him a really good spot.
Oh, that was a good spot. No, it wasn't 5. Oh, whatever.
It was not 5 yards.
It's kind of lame that the NFL changed that rule. Like, it makes it more fun if you don't have to declare.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to see it coming. It should be on you to... Well, I don't know. I like it better if you can just surprise your opponents like that.
Yeah. I hope they don't go to OT because
yeah, we feel that.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it's 3rd and 3. The game could end here, or we could see the Lions try to win, or not to win, tie it. And actually, it probably would be them trying to win, but
honestly, let's just end it here. I know I picked against the against the Eagles, but let's just end it here.
I'd be okay with that.
I think football started.
Yeah. All right.
False start. All right.
Okay.
More football potentially.
Just gonna drag out the end. They added a second back onto the clock. That's great.
Right.
Hey. Extend the game by another second. That's wonderful. That's great.
Yes.
Did this to ourselves. We gotta stop choosing these supposedly good games.
Yep. That's true.
3rd and 8. Come on. I don't even know what to root for at this point. Like, I would like to see the comeback happen.
Oh, Hurts. Incomplete to A.J. Brown.
Of course, it was AJ.
Has been a boring game or just been a defensive game?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, yes.
Yeah, it's been boring.
Pass interference. Wait. It's pass interference. Eagles first down.
That was a late flag, wasn't it?
Pretty late.
Well, let's see. They called on Yassine. He was guarding AJ Brown.
Oh, that's a weak call.
That is super weak. If anything, it's on AJ.
There's hand fighting all the time. That's weak.
That is so soft. Yeah, I don't like that at all. No.
Yeah, even Chris Collinsworth says anything. It's an offensive push.
Yeah, you can see AJ push off to try to get some separation.
No, it was mutual, right?
It wasn't really catchable anyway, if that matters. Yeah, Sudoku, this has not been entertaining to us. The Lions have gone for it on 4th down 5 times and failed every time, and it was predictable almost every time. So that's not really been fun. There's not really been hardly any good offensive plays, so nothing explosive. Not even any really cool turnovers, I don't think. So it's just been very predictable. Philadelphia is just really boring to watch, so there's that. Like, their offense, slow, boring, methodical, usually. Very boring to watch.
Mm-hmm.
And when their defense shuts down the opposing team's offense, that just makes the entirety of the game boring to me. So, if you love defense, though, I guess this is your game.
On the guy's face.
That's gonna get memed.
Oh yeah.
Well, they're just gonna run out the clock now. I guess the Lions could get the ball back with 20 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, no team in this game is gonna do anything with 20 seconds.
No, only Jahmyr Gibbs could do that. Just throw it to him out of the backfield and let him take off, because I think that's the only thing we've seen work for the Lions on offense.
Yep.
I guess Jameson Williams has had a couple of plays where he broke free, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna snap it here with about a minute left, a little under a minute left. By the time the play ends, it'll be about 50 seconds. 20 seconds probably isn't even what they'll have.
Yeah, it might be less than that.
Yeah, no, that was a terrible penalty they called. That should not have been called. I'm fairly sure. And look, I picked Philadelphia to win the game, and I would be in favor of ending the game sooner rather than later. So for me, I'm glad that Philadelphia got the first down, but I'm one to go for justice instead, and that seemed wrong. I would like the correct calls to be made.
Yeah, I mean, same here. I just don't really I don't get that one, but I mean, bad calls happen, I guess.
Maybe people were right. The refs really did abandon the Chiefs for the Eagles. We're seeing it live right now.
Super Bowl winning privileges.
I guess so. They're bandwagon fans.
Third and 8. Oh, he might get the first down. Yeah, he got it.
Oh my gosh. Well, Saquon finally did something, and that's going to put the game away.
Yeah. GG.
All right. Well, that's great.
Yes.
Bleh. All right.
All right. Well, that was Eagles-Lions. What a great game. It was a pleasure to commentate.
It wasn't. It did not live up to the hype, and we are so sorry for anyone who set eyes on this game. And if you stayed to the end, I'm sorry that you were disappointed by that pass interference call, because that was egregious, and whoever called that should be held accountable for it. But that's not how it works. Instead, if you call them out, you get fined. It's very fair. Hold the players accountable for their mistakes, but not the officials. Sure. Yeah, that was bad. Congratulations to the Chicago Bears. You're now leading your division. Don't blow it. It's pretty exciting for you guys. I'm glad for Chicago. I'm glad for them. That's pretty cool. But
yes,
the Lions fans, I wouldn't worry.
It is very intriguing to see the Chicago Bears lead their division. But yeah, what a barn burner. Glad to be over with.
Yeah. Amazingly, we could have gone better by choosing the Monday night game instead of the Sunday night game, but no one's going to fault us for that, right?
No, right. You wouldn't think.
Yeah. Comparing Eagles games to Rams Seahawks is just disgusting. Rams Seahawks games, anyone can watch it. Eagles turn off the TV. I mean, Rams Seahawks was defensive, but also it was a more entertaining defensive, if that makes sense. This didn't have the entertainment factor. Even last Thursday night, Broncos Raiders, there were a ton. I know you didn't watch that game, but it was a game everyone clowned. I said it was a horrible game, just a classic Thursday night football game, even though those have mostly been good this year. There were a lot of comically bad plays, just so cartoonishly terrible that you could at least laugh and enjoy that.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
We didn't have that in this game. Didn't exist. So
right.
I took no pleasure in this game. But Midnight said, "Oh well, the game is over. Yay!" Or "Yay, the game is over." Also, Philly won, so anyone rooting for Philly, it's a win-win.
That's true.
Ugh. Well,
Goff was 14 for 37. Yeah,
that's really bad. I think that's more of a testament to the strength of the Philadelphia defense than it is an indictment on Goff. Like, not worried about Goff. Not worried about that offense. I do think the Lions have been inconsistent this year, though. I think we should probably regard them the same way we are regarding Buffalo, except Detroit probably is more likely to win their division than Buffalo is.
Yep.
I don't know what's going on in this league.
No, me neither.
Brandon Graham retired and then promptly unretired this season to rejoin the defensive line of Philadelphia.
No, that's true. He sure did.
That's exactly what happened. Because he retired last year. I think we looked that up. It's like, oh, he's already back.
He did.
Because he did not like retirement.
Was bored.
Alright. I say we just go ahead and call it a stream.
Call it, yeah. Just get out of here.
Yeah.
But no, thank you all so much for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the stream as much as you could, given the circumstances. And yeah, we will be back. We'll be back with some predictions, and we'll probably just cover. Yeah, I imagine we'll cover next week's Sunday night game. What was that? Bucks against Rams?
Yeah.
Or...
Hate watch. There we go.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll have our predictions out on Wednesday as always. I'll try to have my power rankings out on Tuesday if anyone wants to see those. Yeah, probably gonna do Bucks Rams next Sunday night. I guarantee you there will be something for Panthers 49ers on Monday night. I guarantee you that. We'll probably have at least a reaction or something to the Thursday night game. I think we probably won't do anything live during the game, but I'm sure in some way or form there will be a reaction to it. So,
yes,
we'll see.
Surely will be. Maybe if the Monday night game is good, we could do like a live short. Possibly.
Yeah. I don't know. I've got plans tomorrow night, so I don't know when I'll be.
Oh yeah. You have a plan, that's no problem.
Yeah, because see, what happened was I've been meaning to make plans for a Monday night, and I looked ahead on the NFL schedule, and I saw that Dallas was playing the Raiders, and I decided, yep, that's the Monday I'm going to be out.
Okay, well, I can't blame you there, though. That's good.
It's going to be like the game of the week because of that.
Right.
Midnight says, have a good night, y'all, and I hope your tomorrow is better than it has any right to be. Appreciate your Midnight. Hopefully the same to you. Hope your tomorrow is better than it has any right to be. Be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate you hanging out.
May tomorrow be good. I was going to say something profound, but hopefully tomorrow is good.
Let's hope so.
No day is promised, but hopefully we will wake up tomorrow.
Hopefully indeed. We got a riveting Monday Night Football game tomorrow night, so.
Yes, totally.
Alrighty, thank you all so much. It's been an experience tonight. It's still nowhere near the worst primetime game we've seen, but
that's true.
It was boring. But yeah, thank you guys. It was fun. We will catch you all for the next one, whenever that may be. So, everybody enjoy your night.
Enjoy your evening, y'all.